Digital awareness.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Ern's World Podcast. It's your boy DJ Ern1.
And it's your boy Diff Hue.
And we are coming with y'all back again from Portland, Oregon. So I guess to get into things, kick this thing off. How was your week? How's your week been so far? It's only Wednesday.
Yeah. It's like, we cooling. About to head back into the studio this week. Just trying to figure out a rollout.
No, I feel it.
And I'm gonna put these tracks out. But yeah, everything's cooling, man.
That's what's up.
What about you?
I mean, shit's kind of going. Making a little bit of progress. Talking to people about getting some motion graphics and stuff in order for us, for some stuff we have coming in the future. It's not really stuff we have coming in the future, just some new looks for some stuff we have coming in the future. Copped the ticket for that little, rave thing you were telling me about next month. Never been to a rave, so I'm looking forward to that.
Shouts out to Dan.
Yeah, shout out to Dan for telling us about that. So this dude coming from, the UK out here to Portland to, throw a party. Like rave style, so
Forest Drive West, for those people that don't know, Forest Drive West is coming out to Portland. And yeah, like I said, shout out to Dan, put me on a great music. And what'd you say earlier today or the other day? You said I'm trying to lose my mind.
Yeah. Bro, I was joking. I was like, I'm about to go in there wear some rave clothes. I was like, I'm trying to lose my mind.
Trying to lose my mind, man. Shit.
But nah, other than that, though, I've just been kind of working on graphics and stuff like that. So just pulling together we found the actual font we needed for the rest of, I don't know, I guess the regular Ern's World VC. So just based on having that and finding that, I decided, I was like, let me just go ahead and pull together consistent looking VC for this podcast using all the same text and typeface. So there's that. Also, I guess in the past week or so, just been getting stuff in order for us to put this podcast on DSPs. So Spotify, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, if you want to call it that, and obviously, of course, YouTube. But realistically, the website I'm using to help us do this stuff from a DSP standpoint is supposed to basically give us the ability to kind of distribute our podcast wherever you're able to distribute podcasts. So we will soon have these podcasts
they get the gist
available for y'all to listen to instead of watch just on YouTube.
We're about to be everywhere, man.
Watch on YouTube, we'll still have it available on YouTube.
Shit.
Yeah, so long story short, like he said, I gave you the long-winded response.
Right, we're going international.
We're about to be everywhere.
Let's go, man.
We're going international.
Yeah, we're going international, man. Ern's World.
Basically.
You feel me?
Yeah. So that's kind of been a week so far.
Well, to piggyback off of what you said, yeah, man, we do got a lot of shit in the works. Like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. We got some shit on the way. It's one of those things, though, you'll see as you roll it out. I don't even like to speak on a lot of this shit. It's just going to unfold in front of everybody. So, yeah, man, stay tuned. And we happy to have y'all with us. I think this is episode 16?
Yeah, it's episode 16.
Yeah, episode 16. So we rocking, man, on our way to 20.
You mind passing me that tripod over there?
Shit, hell yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
On our way to 20, man.
Yeah.
Where we going with it today? What we starting with?
I guess we can go ahead and I don't know, let me text Tommy, see if he's ready. But we have a guest we trying to get on the podcast tonight. One of the homies out here. It's kind of like a redemption situation because, like I said in the past, we've had countless test episodes that we tried to get off the ground, but just due to issues with audio, trying to figure out the audio situation, we just weren't able to, I don't know, make it work. But as a redemption, we got a special guest tonight, homie Marty. About to call him on FaceTime, make sure this is working properly. So yeah, about to call Marty. Yo, what's good? This man is in the dark.
Turn the light on so the people can see you, man.
There we
so
go.
the world can
There
see.
we go. What's up, man?
Bro.
How are you?
Chilling. Just got off work. Ate a cheesecake. We are good.
That's what's up. What yeah, man. So I guess we're gonna introduce what is that? Cheesecake?
Cheesecake, bro.
From where?
Okay, cool story. this lady, she drops off cheesecake she makes to our job,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just sell them, and then it's a cool relationship.
That's what's
But they're
up.
fire, straight up fire.
That's what's up. But yeah, man.
Marty.
For more context, this is the homie Marty,
What's good?
super into music and stuff like that. He's from Portland. We tried to call him in the past on some test episodes, but you know, shit ain't really work out because of audio issues. But anyway, we got the homie Marty on the podcast. Marty, say what's up to the
Yes,
people.
sir.
Which one people to know
What's
about
good?
you?
What's
Talk to
good?
the people. Talk to the people.
Humble beginnings, you know. My name is Marty. Just living, man. Life is good. Life is good. Life's how you make it. So be happy, for real. For
Positive
real.
advice, words of wisdom from our guy Marty.
Yeah, this man be knowing the music, man. He got the ears on the new shit for real.
Big facts.
I feel like it's more so like what people are attracted to, like sonically. So everybody has their own taste. Everybody likes a certain type of music, certain genres. I don't even believe in genres nowadays, you know, because it's you can combine 5 genres and make that a hit
That's facts.
No,
per se, you know. So genre kind of to me in a way.
Hey, I like how you mad humble with it, but yo, for those that don't know, bro be low key cooking. He produced too. You know what I'm
I'm gonna make
saying? Not
some
to
right
put you
now,
on the
actually.
on the spot and all, but nah, really though, Marty be having that ear and he knows what's up.
what kind of music you produce?
Like I said, genre is like kind of just outdated, but in a way, just more so soulful, R&B stuff you could feel, emotion, shit, something you could freestyle to. I don't know. I don't have any boundaries, so if you throw me into a room full of just people, I could create something that just go with the wave and shit like that, you know. So
I feel it.
it is what it is, you know.
No facts. I feel you on that 100%. You ain't been
Yeah.
cooking up nothing lately?
Oh, I've been cooking every day.
Oh, for sure then. So you got some shit on the way.
Bro, I can't reveal my cards all fully, but um, soon come in July, I want to drop. It's like a 3-song EP. Um, I want to, show
Hold
the
that
world
thought
who
though.
Marty
Before you,
is.
I just realized I ain't had the volume turned up on the mixer for the phone, so we could hear you, but everybody else couldn't hear you. So we're gonna start that a little bit over. Anyway, we got the homie
Oh,
Marty on the phone. This the homie Marty. Like I said in the past, we tried to call him in a few times, but audio levels weren't working. But yeah, he's from Portland. He's into music, dope stuff. Also produces. Marty, talk to the people. Which one of them know?
Good, y'all. What's good, y'all? Life is great. Shit, be happy. Choose to be happy. Let the little shit go. Don't let shit bother you, cause bro, you gonna be in your head all day if you do that shit. So just let shit fly. Be yourself fully. Because I feel like a lot of people they just get caught up in life and they just lose themselves. And it's kind of hard to hold on to yourself because time moves so fast. And I don't know.
But listen to how this man talking. He's so young.
Facts, big facts. Lots of wisdom over here. Lots of
Hey
wisdom.
yo,
Lots of
real
wisdom.
shit
Lots of
though.
wisdom. Young sage over here.
Like I said it once and I say it again. Bro, low-key got the ear on the culture as far as this new sound goes. He definitely knows the new shit. And I'm one of them people, I'm picky when it comes to music. Like, I don't really trust a lot of people's ear when it comes to music. So, if a motherfucker, like, gives me some shit and I fuck with it genuinely, I know that, like, all right, you kind of got an ear for some shit. Because, like, I got an ear for some shit. So, it's like, you one of the youngest people in my circle that I actually trust. And as far as like the sounds, and I be rocking with artists you put me on now, and then, like I put him on some artists that you put me on, so it's like same shit with Dan. So it's
Yeah.
Not big facts.
I just feel like music comes to you, like each person specifically. Like they could choose to like, I don't know, take it in or not. Like I'm saying, like you could be scrolling through Instagram randomly, find a fire track. You're like, oh shit, let me add that to my library.
That happens
Or
to me
you
all the
just
time.
Yeah, or you just scroll past it. So I usually use my Instagram as like a tool, more than like being addicted to like all the fucking likes, the serotonin hits, all that shit. That shit weird to me. Like
I
living your
agree.
life on the phone. Use it as a tool, like your phone, even, bro. Like you don't have to be on your phone like scrolling all day, bro. That's an addiction, same as any other drug. Some shit in here, So get your shit right.
Shit,
Cleanse yourself.
I'm addicted to this cooking, bruh. Shit, that's what I'm on. You already know how we doing. And I know you
Me
got some
too, me
shit
too.
that you brewing up some shit. You got some shit cooking on the way as well.
Yeah.
Let the people know a little bit about like you as far as like your lane, man, on this producing shit though. I know you said you kind of like you can kind of blend in a room and adapt to different things, but based off the shit that I've heard from you, you definitely got an ear for more on like the R&B shit, and that's one of the highlights for me as far as like your ear goes, cause you be putting me on to a lot of shit. What's crazy is I'm not even really into a lot of like the new R&B. I like older R&B. So
Hey,
you be
before
having
you
the
go
ear
on,
on a lot of shit that I don't know as far as
Terry,
R&B
you
artists.
put me on to Leia. You put me on to Leia.
Facts,
I
facts,
fucking
facts,
love
So
facts,
you put me
Leia.
on. You put me on a layer.
Nah, that is
I
true.
fucking
That is
love
true.
Leia, bro.
That was a hell of a lob.
Yo,
too,
you know it's
'cause, like,
crazy.
her
Joe
music is
Budden
fire.
got on her late. I was
Really?
like that, yeah.
I
Because
ain't
when
know about her.
when he had mentioned like I don't know how many podcasts ago now, but it was just funny because I'm like, damn, you just not catching on. But she gassed
Bro,
though.
Leia is hard, bro.
Hey,
I'm a
gas.
fan, for real,
That
for
whole
real. If she
album was
comes into
good.
town, hey, if she comes into town, we all gotta go.
I'm with it. She came out of nowhere too.
Not opposed to that.
Slept
Yeah,
on.
like I love her energy, bro. It's just like so different.
So
Like,
so
I know that
who's similar right now that you rocking with that's on that lane? Give us a few.
Raven Lene, she's
Okay.
fire. She's like psychedelic R&B soul. I've been listening to a lot of Sampha lately.
You said
Okay.
Fucking
Sampha?
love Sampha. Yeah.
Okay, I know that. I
He
know
got a new
that is.
project up?
No. I'm just like we
Oh,
going
okay.
through shit. But newer cats, Fouché. Fouché's cool.
How you spell it?
Foushe with the accent. She's like it's French.
Okay.
But she was featured on Steve Lacy's album, the recent one.
Okay.
She's fire, bro.
Okay.
Check her out. Male artist. Shit, I've been on Highway. He's not really like a singer, but he's a rapper. He's hard. I feel like he's next up for real. Highway.
I'm gonna check him out. See what I'm saying, bro? Just be spewing and shit. Like, you know what I
Highway is
mean?
hard, bro. Like I'm a music nerd, and I'm sure you guys are too. So
Already.
Yeah,
just,
definitely.
That's why it's just dope because it's like, there was a point in time where I could like spew out a bunch of brand new artists. I'm in my
Yeah.
lane with my music shit so much now. I ain't even really like in touch with a lot of the new shit. So it's like when you just be spewing out these artists, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is these people? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, okay, it's just cool, man. You tapped in.
But at the end of the day, like it just gives me motivation because like they get discovered all the time, and it's more so like if you put good music out, bro, you're gonna have like people rocking with you because like that vibe is right.
Facts.
If you fake it shit, you're not gonna like really do shit because like you're trying to blend in with the crowd,
True.
But good music always travels, I believe in that, and I know shit for a fact that when I drop, like I hopefully have some people that just rock with me. I don't need clout. I don't need all that shit. I just need people that actually enjoy music to like fuck with me.
I'm
So
with that 100.
that's
fair.
my sole purpose of my just music journey, I guess. Like things will come. I'm not forcing shit. Living life daily, being inspired, always playing shit in my head, even when I'm at work.
Well, shit. On another note, as for okay, you gave me a few of the R&B. Give me some more rap. What's turned up rap shit? Cause I know you sent us a few tracks that we gonna play in the jam session. But yeah, we need some more, man. I need some more shit.
I said Levi Carter. He's a young cat. I think he's from Atlanta. He's hard as fuck. Like his beats are like crazy to me. Levi Carter's one.
Yeah, you breathing in the mic.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Levi Carter.
Carter.
Ceddy Hendrix. He's next.
Okay, I've heard of him before.
He's from Florida.
Sadie Hendrix.
Other than that, I'm not really tapped into the rap right now. I'm tapped into like jazz right now. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Okay, what's up with that?
Yeah, I've been what's his name? Alpha Mist. Alpha Mist is cool.
Who?
Alpha Mist. Check him out. ALFA space MIST. Check out his project Anti-Fun.
Okay.
Fire. Hiatus Coyote. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but Drake has sampled a couple of the tracks. Funny story, he sampled one of them, and I actually checked them out through that. Actually, like looking up who he sampled and shit, and I checked them out. Fire.
That happens sometimes. It should be like that.
Straight gas, but oh, another R&B cat that I'm like hella like into right now. Fabo is hard.
Never
I've heard
heard
of Fabo
Fabo.
before. It's funny because when I first heard him, I was asking if people were talking about the
D4L.
D4L Fabo, what they were talking about, R&B star, not star, but R&B artist.
No, Fabo's fire, bro. He's I like his project. Which one is it? Soul Aquarius. I'm like addicted to that. I actually got a T-shirt of his too, so I fuck with his music. Other than that, bro, anything inspires me. It just has to sound good, and even if it doesn't sound good, I'll find some good in that. You know, that's like I don't know the best part about having ears is like you fucking get inspired off of listening to shit, even if it's quote unquote bad. You still find beauty in the ugly. So you
Man,
add
what's
that shit to
crazy?
your-
What's crazy is, like I was saying, normally I'd be going out of my way to find music, but because I've been working on music myself,
Yeah.
it's more been just like, if it comes to me, fall in my lap, oh hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But like, it's been slower taking in as far as just new shit. So I'm definitely I'm trying to get back in the groove of just always surfing music, man. I used to just make a habit of literally just
Hey,
getting on Apple Music
How
and
about
just
this? How
checking
about
shit.
this? In that group chat, we have just fucking send shit.
I mean,
Send me-
I'm
yeah,
with it.
that's what we do that shit anyway.
Yeah.
That's on the regular.
but just send. I'll send shit. I hope you guys send shit back. You know, like
We'll definitely send stuff back.
Yeah, you know
have
how
a
we
cool
do.
relationship on that, cause bro,
Because there's this artist that we've been rocking with for a minute that we just found out recently it dropped 2 new projects. Granted, they're collaboration projects, so they weren't like solo projects by him, but
Mhm.
it's an artist out
You
of
know.
Atlanta named Key. You know Key?
You know, Key.
Key, yeah, I fucking love Key.
So
Yeah,
he
you know
dropped
Key.
2 projects at the tail end of 2022 that we ain't even know about.
Hey, love on ice. Hey, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah. You know what's up.
Shit. Other than that, bro, just fucking living. You know, being happy and shit. How you guys doing though?
Doing all right.
Yeah, man, shit. You know, like I said, same here. Focus on this music shit, trying to get these tracks out.
Yeah, I've just been like honestly learning a bunch about like graphic design and stuff like that as of late. So that's kind of what I've been working on.
That's fire. You been on Photoshop and shit?
Photoshop. I would say Illustrator, but Illustrator been kicking my ass. I can't even really figure that joint out. That's like,
bro,
that's some different shit.
So
So
hard as fuck. Bro.
Photoshop.
Like, when you figure that shit out, you be happy as fuck.
So
Facts.
nah, facts though. Photoshop, I guess not. I'm not definitely not proficient in any of this stuff, but I know enough to do some stuff in. So Photoshop, After Effects. I'm just now dabbling in for like motion graphics and stuff like that, and then Adobe Premiere for like just video editing stuff. I've been dabbling in that, obviously, to edit this podcast from a visual standpoint.
For sure.
And then I use Adobe InDesign for like my resume and stuff like that.
Hey, hard work, bro. Good shit. You know that shit pay off.
Yeah, so I've been slowly learning these graphic design tools over the past, what year is it, 2023 now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over the past 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Just been teaching myself and just like having to find myself in environments where like people are using the tools. So it's like, oh, well, I've always been interested in graphics. I wanted to minor in graphic design when I was in college. So it's like, anytime I get the chance to like kick it and sit with some graphic designers, I'm like, oh hell yeah, let me do this shit real quick.
At first, it starts as like an interest, you know?
Yep.
And then you fucking start loving it more because like you're like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, you know? And that's the beauty of it all, because that interest like could spark a flame.
I mean, not only that, it's just like, I mean, if you have access to the tools, I mean, most of the tutorials, not even tutorials, but I mean, I just feel like most of the stuff you need to know, people have already taught you how to do on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're a visual learner, which I feel like most artistic people most artistic and creative people tend to be.
Mm-hmm. YouTube is like the freest source of fucking knowledge ever.
YouTube
bro.
University.
Yep.
YouTube University, bro. Shout out YouTube.
Hey, you know what's crazy though is like, we literally are growing in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you've been like tuning in with the episodes, like you're literally seeing us progress in real time. So like literally, like a lot of changes are about to happen. Like these, you know, I can't tell you what episode you gonna see it, but we on the back end we got a lot of like crazy shit we working on right now. So it's just cool because like y'all literally seeing it as we move. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good thing, bro.
we learning this
keep
shit.
doing you guys, because I know y'all moved hella far from home, trying to find another place you can call home. So welcome to Portland, bro.
Shit, we've been there for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I still, bro. Like,
shit, crazy.
No, but I mean, think about it. But to his point though, a lot of people that move here don't even last more than a year.
Yeah, because they feel uncomfortable. They feel anxious even walking out.
Bro, I've had people try to talk me to leave and telling me that this place ain't the place. But it's like, man, they look at it from the wrong standpoint. And I always use this example. I always say, if you think of a person like Elon Musk, it don't matter where the fuck he's at. He's Elon Musk. So no matter where you put him, he gonna think like Elon Musk. He gonna figure it out and do some shit. So it's all about the mindset.
Yeah, it's all in here. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know out here, I know what the fuck I got. I know what's in front of me. I know what I can do.
And I know, sometimes it could get a little crowded in your head just because, that toxic way of thinking, or you just relapse into just toxic thinking. But it's really how you overcome shit, and it's really how, finding the light in the darkness, even like.
Man, you already know, man. You already taking my motherfucking slogans, man. That's my shit from a clothing brand. Darker approach towards revealing the light. No, real shit though. I feel you.
I taught you that. I'm just like
100% though.
Big facts though. It's like how you fucking, are positive, or like what you're thinking of when you're in the bad. Like shit, you can overcome anything, and that may sound corny or cliche, but it's facts. It may take a little time. And it may take, a little bit of uncomfortable, like, just episodes and days and shit. You're like, oh, shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? But as long as you can just hang in there, bro, it'll be better in, like, a month.
Yeah, because we both been through a lot in this past few years. I know you can say this. You definitely can say. And it's like, I'm pretty sure for you, there was times where you felt like there was some dark-ass moments, and, bro, you still here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
And it really be like who you keep in your circle too, because, bro, people who you choose to be around you, they really do matter. Like, let's be real. And like, if you down, like your homeboy, like, I'm not saying he has to, but in a way, like, y'all are in each other's circle, bro. Like, grab that motherfucker up. Like.
That's how I look at it.
Sometimes you gotta smack him in the head, be like, "What the fuck you doing?"
But Marty, you already know how I am. He already know how I am. And Aaron know me too. Or never know how
I've known this dude since fucking I was in 10th grade.
Hey, it's brothers fight, bro. Like, it is what it is. So you can disagree on something, but at the end of the day, it's all love, because everybody has their own opinion.
That's the whole point right there. Like, cause at the end of the day, a motherfucker ain't gonna do some shit to hurt you. If anything, it's because
some people will.
I'm saying us though. Like,
from a friendship standpoint.
Some people will. Some people will, but like that's like on like another thing. Like, it's how you choose your people. It's like, if you choose the wrong person, obviously gonna bite you in the ass, and you learn from that.
True.
If you don't, that shit is a cycle, and shit's gonna be a cycle until you learn what the fuck you're doing. And then I actually like recently just pulled myself up out of like, okay, maybe you gotta stop doing this, maybe you gotta stop doing that, maybe you gotta eat healthier, maybe you gotta drink hella more water. So it comes down to that. And it's how you feed yourself, like, spiritually, fucking how you feed yourself, like, realistically. Like, Tevin, you better not be eating Wendy's, bro.
Yo, chill.
Okay, bro.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Why ever be on blast like that?
I'll be quiet.
Why ever be on blast like that, bro?
I'm gonna be quiet.
When I was working with this dude,
bro.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey, look. Hold on.
We both would like get hella smacked, like just smoke some weed and then fucking go get some Wendy's, bro.
Bro, I swear I tried, bro. But look, I'm not giving up though. I'm telling you, you already know I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up.
Banana, bro. Fuck.
God, dog. I mean banana bread.
Bro, banana.
Nah, real shit.
I'm eating banana bread.
I heard that.
Nah, real shit though. He said you better not be eating Wendy's. Damn, dude. You don't want to know what I ate today. Look,
what you eat today?
Hey, chill. We ain't gonna bleep that shit out.
No, we're not.
Hell yeah, we bleeping that shit out, bro. But I'm working on it, bro. I really am trying to get better. It's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. It's
Nah,
hard,
bro.
but
Like, keep doing you. But like, hey,
nah, bro.
just
I gotta get right, man. I told myself because like I'm one of them type of people. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. And this is one of the things that I've low key haven't been able to like accomplish, and it does kind of hurt me because I normally when I say like I said when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I told myself that I was gonna get this shit figured out, and I'm still eating fast food. So it's like,
hey,
but
it
I actually
takes a
know
while,
the
bro.
main reason why I'm
I
eating
ain't,
fast food though. To keep it
I ain't
real with
even
you,
knocking you, bro. It's just to like
it's the
do you,
convenience,
bro.
honestly.
Yeah.
It is
Do
convenient.
you? But at the end of the day, bro, like our gut and our bodies, they're not gonna last until we're
Bro,
50.
bro, you
Not
already
only that, I mean, I just think of
I already
just
know this shit.
not even that. Just like, okay, think of
You
the
already
types
know
of
this shit. You still smacking on Wendy's.
think of the types of
True,
diets just
but
our
still,
people traditionally eat. Like your people are from Asia, our people are traditionally from Africa. We eat a
Yeah,
lot of rice and like
yeah,
grain and stuff like that, like
yeah.
natural organic stuff. Like
Right, bro. Our
we're
ancestors
not
were
supposed to
healthy
be,
as fuck,
we're not supposed to be eating this stuff. That's why
bro.
people
Let me tell you
that's why
something,
people
bro.
over in like Africa and like Asia and stuff, even though they live in like some of the even though some of those people that live in some of those countries live in like the worst conditions because they eat
Yeah,
healthy, they
yeah.
live forever.
And bro, our ancestors were fucking strong as shit. They weren't even fed these chemical fucking riddled fucking food. You know, they weren't like, bro. We're ingesting hella corn syrup as we speak.
Right. So it's like imagine having their diets back in the day with our healthcare
Bro, I'd be
today.
sexy as fuck.
We would be living at like probably like 115, 120
Bro, I'd
regularly.
be sexy as fuck if I ate fucking. Let's not get into that, bro. But you know, like health is wealth. Like at the end of the day, or yeah. So realizing that shit, I just been drinking more water. I gotta start going to the gym. You know.
bro, I
Um.
was on my salads heavy, man. I was on a
Hold on.
detox and I fucked up.
Hey, saying all of that though, it really does support that healthy, creative mindset though. And I'm saying that because, bro, taking care of your gut, taking care of your body, your blood's gonna pump better. You're gonna feel better, and then
If
you're gonna want to
anybody in the
create.
world feel you, Craig, I feel you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm dead ass. Like I already know these things, but that shit easier said than done. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, but if I ever pull up to y'all, bro, I'm gonna get y'all a cheesecake, bro. Sensational, bro. Shout out
Cheesecake.
Future. It's so good.
Why you
Sensational,
put the
bro.
camera back on me?
I was just putting the phone down for real, for real. It just happened to be on you. I mean, you're tiny on our screen, so ain't nobody gonna be able to see you. But yeah, I mean, you're like Marty. You're like full size on our screen. So for everybody listening right now, we got the homie Marty on FaceTime. So if you actually want to see this conversation and stuff like that, just tap in on YouTube. But yeah,
Yo, we might as well have him join this fucking conversation, bro.
no, we're gonna have him. We're gonna have him next time we talk to Marty. He's gonna be on the couch.
Yeah, we might as well have him join in on this conversation.
Yeah, I'll bring a joint.
Oh, you talking about the rest of the podcast?
Yeah, because we got a pod to do.
That's cool. I mean, you're just not really gonna be able to see much.
That's
I mean,
fine.
I can actually,
It's cool.
I can turn the camera around on my phone so you can see on the screen. But I mean, I don't know if it'll.
No, it's cool. I'll be down to talk, but shit. All I want to do is preach that good shit, so these youngins will know, bro. Like, fuck, our generation's kind of fucked.
Oh shit, man.
Say less. Well, now we got you here.
What's the first?
The first topic is Jeremy Scott leaving Moschino. So I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Jeremy Scott, but he's
I sent you a reference. You can't use your phone though, because you
fashion designer.
Pull it up.
Trying to think of who he was most recently with before Moschino. Oh, no, before Moschino, he was with, working with Adidas pretty heavily.
Oh yeah.
So he had the run with Adidas from like 2010. Was it 2010, 2009 to like 2014? I want to say he was making stuff with
Sounds
Adidas.
about right.
He was the guy that was producing all like the Adidas. They had like the stuffed animals and stuff on the Adidas. They had the wings on them. Trying to think of what other pairs of Adidas he made. He had a decent amount of Adidas collaborations and product that he pushed out. But anyway, he left them to become creative director for Moschino, correct?
Yeah.
And then now he's leaving Moschino. I don't know what he's about to do, but I don't know. It'll probably be something dope. He's always pushed out some like off the wall, out there product.
He's actually one of my favorite clothing designers. And he's like, if I have like a top 10, top 5, he's in that for me personally. Especially with the shit that he did with Moschino. Like, I've always just loved the outlandish, like, wild shit that they think of, and in the way his brain works with the creative shit. I fuck with it. So yeah, always. And I've actually watched a documentary on him before. His story is pretty cool, pretty inspiring, because he was one of those people that like come from like he didn't come from a place that was like known for like fashion and shit. So he really had to like just he knew what he was capable of, and he literally went and did it. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason alone, is like hella fire. But also, again, just the shit that he did as far as the designs, super outlandish, super crazy, but really fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit's dope. And I think he kind of did it in a cool way. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't a huge fan of the Adidas shit.
I wasn't a fan of really any of the stuff he did with Adidas, but I mean, let me not say I wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't like I wouldn't rock it.
Yeah, I wouldn't rock it exactly because I still appreciate it. I just wasn't. It was. I actually liked more of the shit that he did. Cause see, me being a designer too, a lot of times it doesn't always have to be something that I'm wearing. Like I like the shit that he designed for women as well, like the dresses and shit that he's done. Like I like all the shit he's done, male or female. I appreciate just his work, like how he designs. So it don't necessarily be anything that I'm gonna wear, but it's like, oh, that shit's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Down to the purses and shit and like all that shit. So yeah, they fucking killed. And then
I'm trying to think what's his most memorable Adidas design for me though. Probably I'd say either the Adidas Bones or the
I was about to say that.
Like the Flintstone looking shoe.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I mean like I don't feel like anybody ever made that.
I feel like
connection.
Like,
but I feel like that shoe was like designed off of Fred Flintstone.
I feel like someone who's like heavily inspired by him is Kerwin Frost. If you guys know Kerwin Frost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Jeremy Scott, like he just carved the lane for a lot of people. So Kerwin Frost, like I saw his recent collection. It's out there.
Who is he? Who he? He did collaboration with Adidas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I did see this
gigantic like shell toe.
Yeah.
The exaggerated shell toe. I'm trying to think of I'd say but for going back to Jeremy Scott though, I feel like the most memorable silhouettes for me from him would be the Bones. Obviously, my homie Miles had those in college, and then he
had a lot. The Gorillas.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Gorillas. The Gorillas, the Panda. The wings.
Yeah, the wings.
Those four. I feel like.
And the wings, they had like different colorways. They had the gold, the silver, they had the white.
Bro,
the white ones are probably the best though.
Rocky rocked it once, and I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, he had them on in was it the Peso video?
Him and Jeremy Scott, I
think so.
Might have been the Peso video that
was
like
Rocky 2012, bro.
Yeah.
Was it 2012?
Yeah, it was like 2012.
Yeah.
2011, 2012.
Damn.
Yeah, because I remember my homie
11 years
was like
ago.
super into ASAP or like freshman year of college. And I'd still to this day, I feel like they probably would have let him just be an honorary member of the ASAP mob on some like ASAP Lou shit. If he would have just went to the club with them that night after the show. My homie Miles. He didn't do it though. Cause they came to him, they had a meet and greet on my school's campus before they performed in Greensboro that night. And he was like at the meet and greet. And out of everybody at the meet and greet, he was the only person that could name like literally everybody in the ASAP mob aside from like everybody at the time probably just knew like ASAP Rocky and like a handful of other people. ASAP Rocky, maybe like ASAP Ferg.
And Nash, maybe.
Maybe Nash, but he named literally everybody in the ASAP mob. And they were like, yeah, like, bro, come to the club with us after the show.
Yams is the heart of that crew, though.
He ain't go to the club with them. I was like, bro, what were you thinking?
It is what it is, bro.
Nah, I'm hip.
Shit.
Hope he doing well.
How y'all feel about Pharrell stepping into the world and taking Virgil's place for Louis Vuitton?
Ooh. I'm excited. I'll be real, because
I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, it's nice to see these like high fashion houses finally start to like work with black designers and just black people in general. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like too little, too late. Because it should have been happening years ago.
What if it's not coming from that shit? What if it's coming from a genuine standpoint?
I mean, if it's coming from a genuine standpoint, cool. But I mean, even still, like sometimes I just feel like it comes across as like panderish, you know?
I don't think anything that Louis Vuitton and Virgil did was panderish.
No, what I'm saying is I feel like a lot of those partnerships wouldn't even have happened had it not even been for the George Floyd stuff that happened summer 2020.
Now, I don't know timelines on a tight knit tip, but
I mean, I can look up.
I feel like Virgil was on before that.
I don't think so.
I feel like
I think he was on before that happened.
because Off-White was popping. He had another.
Yeah, that was way before. That was way. Off-White was
Yeah.
way before all that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was in
yeah.
2018.
Yeah, he been with Louis Vuitton way before that happened.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
Uzi had Lil Uzi, he had Virgil do his album cover that one time.
Well, the point is that he's been with them before all that, so I genuinely don't think that was the case with them. I think that I don't know what behind closed doors. I do know that I felt like that was a smart move. We all know if you pay attention
It
to
was a smart move.
the fashion world and how Louis Vuitton transitioned, they were known for their monogram patterns, and they really only had like a signature like pattern and look to everything. They didn't really switch up a whole lot. You might see some shit on their crazy like high end like runway type shit, but as far as like on those small pieces or whatever, but as far as like just the average shit like their luggage and like bags and shit like that, it was all just like standard monogram. Even with the LV belts, like monogram belt, you know what I mean? That was just standard for how long? Up until that transition of when, like, because I'm gonna be real with you, like, I remember Louis Vuitton always kind of been Louis Vuitton, but in the rap world,
had like
in the rap world,
I mean, they always had pieces that would like
pieces. But when you saw,
for the most part, they're like staples were the ones that most people would like go after and buy.
I don't know what years exactly, but you there was a point when you did see rappers wearing Louis Vuitton. Like I said, it was the typical brown and gold monogram.
It was the staple stuff, like their staple items.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I can't remember a time where you didn't. It was like once Virgil came in, you started seeing like crazy off the wall Louis Vuitton shit. Like as far as just everything was just really just different. And I could be biased. That's why I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like when he came in, it really did kind of just change the game.
No, you're right. For sure. I just couldn't remember. I don't know. I had the timeline mixed up. I didn't realize he went in 2018. But yeah. And
it's just crazy to see all the amount of work that he put in before he died. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
But even still, I feel like my point still stands because I mean, like, even still, I feel like 2018 is still too late because I mean, like, you got people like, I mean, I know this is probably like the cliche person to pick, but like Dapper Dan, who really should have been like a creative director at one of these fashion houses back in like.
They stole from Gucci. They stole from Gucci. I mean, Gucci stole from them. My bad. But when I mean back to the Pharrell thing, though, what I'm getting at is though, I feel like with Virgil leaving Louis Vuitton, it's like, of course, there's a bunch of motherfuckers, right, that, you know, you could possibly pick, I guess, to be, you know, a creative director. Like, a lot of times, creative directors come from different houses into another house. Shit, like, Jeremy Scott just left, you know what I mean? So, it's like...
Yeah, but I mean, is Adidas really like a fashion house for real?
No, that's not it. That's not what
I mean.
I'm
sorry, might be Moschino, yes, but like...
That's not what... let me finish what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, with Virgil doing what he did, and then if you know Pharrell's background and his vision, it kind of just makes sense for them to, because like I don't know what the fuck they gonna do after Pharrell, but it's like at this point, who else better would to be? I just can't see it. I feel like Pharrell would be the perfect person to pick for Louis Vuitton.
Hey, I got the forbidden name that I'm not supposed to say.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean Kanye could definitely.
I mean, obviously, but he's by default.
Hey, y'all know when Virgil got that spot, Ye was mad as shit.
I remember that.
And he was like going on Twitter talking about
definitely.
No, you're right. Good point.
So,
yeah, because because low key without Kanye,
he was the first rapper with the Louis Vuitton collab.
Yeah, but I mean a lot of people without Kanye, a lot of people would not know Virgil. A lot of people wouldn't know Don C. A lot of people wouldn't know Jasper. I'm trying to think of who else was with that crew at the time, running with his crew. I guess we could technically say Farnsworth Bentley, but people knew Farnsworth Bentley through Diddy. So,
right.
But
yeah.
So no, you got a good point on that. I ain't gonna lie, you got a good point.
Ye's in his own lane, bro.
We know that his situations. We ain't even gonna count him. That's why I didn't even bring him up. But you're right. You totally right. Like he'd be the only other person that I could see really make that shit. But I feel like Kanye be having too much going on to really put it off, in my opinion. And I'm just speaking off ignorance. I feel like with the type of people like Virgil and Pharrell, like they've always, like, we've seen Pharrell do. Actually, no, I don't want to take none away from Kanye. I don't even want to compare because, like, Kanye has definitely already done a lot of, like, from the Yeezys to the Louis Vuitton Dons to the fucking Red Octobers. I mean,
Yeah.
he puts his hands on a brand and he knows how to make that shit shake. But that's basically what I'm saying with Pharrell too, though. The cool thing with Pharrell though is that Pharrell's always kind of done it in his own way, and normally he didn't fucking really do too many like partnerships. He did do a few, of course, with like Reebok or this and that, but like
yeah, he has a collab with Adidas too.
yeah, but I'm saying though, before that,
I forgot about
before
that.
that,
Yeah,
he had, but before that though, he had his own money in BBC. You know what I'm saying? Which was he was funding that out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I only bring that up to say, well, again, I don't want to compare because Kanye West is a similar person doing shit out of pocket too. But I just feel like, again, this is a motherfucker that sees the shit in a certain way, and I feel like it makes sense for him to be behind this shit. You right though, Kanye will be the only other person. But I mean, man. Virgil put a dent in this shit, man, and like even with the Off-White shit, bro, like. It just these motherfuckers they made statements, man. You know what I'm saying? They made statements.
Pyrex too. I saw Pyrex coming up, and I was like,
no, I know, and it's just like I
forgot about Pyrex, but that was like 2012, 2013, 2011,
and then Kanye had Pastel. You don't remember Pastel?
I think you know what you kind of. I feel like what we talking about kind of reiterate what I'm trying to say to be even more. Cause another reason why I kind of exclude Kanye is because Kanye West was never streetwear based, and I feel like I feel like let's be honest. Like Virgil is the Virgil rebirthed streetwear. I think we can all safely say that, right? Virgil reinvented streetwear. I mean that's kind of true. Like
I can agree with that.
Because streetwear always existed, but when Off-White came, it like
I would say
I'd
say he helped make streetwear popular and like mainstream.
Yeah, cause bro, y'all remember Yeezy?
I won't say he reinvented streetwear. Streetwear's always kind of been.
No, it has always been but like whenever Off-White, that whole Pyrex Off-White wave, like after that,
that's what I'm saying. He helped propel it into the mainstream.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's always been there, but he's kind of like
because like there's certain small brands where it's like, as soon as Virgil wears it, it's like, dang.
So like I feel like Pharrell's kind of been the same way in the sense.
Like I was enjoying this brand until Virgil wore it.
I feel like Pharrell's kind of been the same way as far as streetwear goes, more than Kanye, and I feel like that's what kind of like made Louis Vuitton cool with Virgil's collab, because Virgil did a lot of like high end runway shit too, but I think the shit that was really cool with him was the streetwear vibe that he did with Louis Vuitton, like the sneakers and shit.
Yeah, he was. I feel like the best way to describe Virgil would be he made high end fashion more like accessible. Not really accessible, but
he just made it more streetwear.
Made more people contemplate.
The price tag stays the same though. That price tag.
Yeah, the price tag definitely stays the same. But but it's just like he had people that wouldn't normally think of looking at high end fashion.
Right.
Look at high end fashion.
But in a way, that kind of like, I don't know, bro. People be saving up just to buy those. So like, in a way, that's like right there.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't understand though, like.
But people always say to buy high end stuff.
Unfortunately, man, that whole like high end fashion thing about like people spending money when they shouldn't, and that's people just being irresponsible. But like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, that's way too expensive. Don't get me wrong, there's shit that I can't afford. You feel me? But I do believe that there is true quality and craftsmanship, and a lot of people don't understand, man.
Yeah, generally speaking, you get what you pay for.
A lot of this shit really is handcrafted, and people don't understand the magnitude of how much this shit really costs to make. So, and it's not really unrealistic. These people wouldn't make no money if they sourced all of these things and spent all this money to manufacture it, and then they're not able to actually And it's funny I'm having this conversation because we was talking about T-Bob. You know how he thinks with his shit, but it is like that though with this fashion shit. Because me being on a small scale, barely doing anything, bro. Like I'm not even doing high end garments, and I'm not even fucking sourcing high end fabrics, and my shit's still stupid expensive. So I can about imagine what it's like for a motherfucker to do cut and sew. I'm not even designing the hoodie from scratch and finding the source, like the fabrics and shit. Like I said, and sewing everything. I'm buying blanks. Which is like, and it's still expensive. You know what I mean? So it's like people don't know this shit. the shit is not cheap, you know. And
Yeah,
when
you
you
gotta invest to make shit, bro.
exactly. So with Pharrell being with somebody who in the beginning was putting all his money, he's putting all his money in the BBC, doing high end shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing streetwear. It was like high end streetwear, kind of similar to Bait. You know, Bait was like the first like high end streetwear that kind of like, because they were streetwear brand, but all their shit was like high quality, you know, fabrics and shit like that. So
Yeah.
the shit that they were sourcing it from, it cost a lot more to get.
Yeah, it's elevated streetwear.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is, with them having that type of shit going into Louis Vuitton, it's gonna be like, I feel like it's gonna be a good vibe. And Pharrell's style is completely different from Virgil too, so I don't think we're gonna get anything like what Virgil did. Is gonna be refreshing. I think it's gonna be refreshing, personally.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just curious to see what he comes up with. To be honest with you, like that's all I want to see. But yeah, I mean, moving along in the next list next in the list of topics, we have what we have here. Oh yeah, DJ Drama reenacting the Juice situation
What
on
you know about Juice, Marty? You a youngin.
Instagram.
Juice WRLD fire, bro.
No,
That's
I ain't
No,
say
not
Juice
Juice
WRLD. I
WRLD.
say Juice WRLD.
Juice, the movie Juice.
Oh, Juice? I don't know Shelby, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, we got to
being
put you
real,
on. It's
ain't
time to
gonna
put you
lie.
on a little something,
man.
bruh.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie.
You got to
so-
look up Juice, bro. With
Some
Tupac.
iconic movie from 1992
Hey, I'll do some
starring
homework
Tupac
tonight. I'll watch it.
and Omar
for
Epps.
sure.
I don't know if
See?
it's on any streaming services for you to see.
It used to be
though.
on Netflix, but Netflix on some bullshit.
But yeah, you should definitely see the movie. It's a classic,
Sure.
iconic movie. A lot of fashion, a lot of 90s fashion, just early 90s fashion displayed in that movie for you to kind of like, you know, soak up and maybe get some cool like references for you to like, I don't know, throw some fits together moving forward. But
Yeah,
like,
it
I don't
could
know.
inspire me, bro. Fuck, I need
It's
that.
it's a dope movie.
Sure.
But yeah, anyway, DJ Drama started doing these like little like how long would you say each video segment was? Like maybe like 2
I mean,
to
they're
3
literally
minutes.
doing a full scene.
Yeah, like Todd said, each scene was like maybe like 5 minutes at the most. So he had these little like 5-minute.
He got a
clips
project coming out, apparently.
going out on Instagram. Yeah, he's definitely using it to tease a project. He's got rappers like I think he's got not all the Dipset obviously, but he's got a.
He had the whole cast of the
the whole cast of Juice in there except for Pac. Oh, well, at least the main characters. Anyway, let me not say the whole cast, but the main characters.
The whole cast.
That's pretty cool.
The main characters. He also had a few members from Dipset in there. He had Jim Jones and Joel Santana. They had like little cameos. I'm trying to think of who else was. Was there anybody else? Queen Latifah was in there, but she was also in Juice.
I actually didn't see Queen Latifah in the. Damn, how many did they make?
3. He had 3.
I didn't see the third one.
Yeah, the one where he had he did the scene, reenacted the scene where Q was waiting in line to like.
I just saw the record shop in the living room.
He did the scene where Q was waiting in line, to go play his tape essentially to audition for a
Queen
DJ
Latifah.
spot, and that's where they had Queen Latifah.
Makes sense.
Then they had the scene from the record store where they were in there shopping for records for Q's gig, but really stealing records for Q's gig.
Right.
And then they had this scene in whose mom's living room were they in again? It was the fat one, right?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name either, but the fat character when they were at his crib and Q was fighting Bishop in the living room. They didn't get a fight. They had a little wrestling match, pushing match. So they recreated that scene as well. But yeah, DJ Drama's definitely got some type of like project coming out that he's running this as promo for. So excited to see what that's about to be.
It's funny because it's paying homage to a classic that I actually really love. That movie is one of my favorite movies. And it's just funny because like I don't really feel like he can act, but it's just the fact that he actually took the time to memorize the lines word for word and actually pay attention to how the scenes, like they actually shot it kind of exactly how, like they were studying. You could tell that they seen that movie.
They wore a lot of the same. They wore very similar outfits and everything too.
Is he like just reenacting scenes, like redoing them, or like is he like making like a whole like second part?
Redoing them, but like also sometimes interpreting his own dialogue.
Yeah, he said he changes some of the. He does change some of the
Not
shit.
Interpreting, but injecting his own dialogue into the scene.
I got you.
Yeah, so it's cool. If you get a chance to go through DJ Drama's Instagram, you'll see it on there. It's pretty lit.
Well, can we play that shit?
I don't got my phone.
YouTube.
I mean, I might be able to.
YouTube.
Hey,
YouTube.
I'll for sure watch Juice tonight though. I'll watch
Xbox.
Juice. Because I fall
I
asleep.
doubt it's up there. I mean, I can get to it actually.
All right. But
You just.
hey Tevin, let me ask you something, bro.
What's up?
Hey, what happened to that beat, that one that you showed me? You know the one I'm talking about.
Is it the joint?
No, the light flicker, the lighter flick, and then it rises into.
Yeah, I'm
Bro,
still sitting on that, bro. I don't even I
Bro.
still got another verse that I got to work on that, but I'm going in the studio this Friday, bro.
Hey, I'm saving up for the studio, but next month I'm trying to hit the studio to record.
Yeah, that track, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait,
Like,
what'd you say? You said next week?
No, this Friday coming up.
What time?
11 o'clock to 3.
Okay. I'm off that day. Shit, let me slide.
Cause I mean, you can. Shit, I'm gonna just be doing my thing, working. You know what I mean?
What, in the studio?
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of y'all watching on YouTube right now, we're running the clip from DJ Drama's page in the background.
So
you can kind of see the whole thing. If I do this, you'll be able to see the whole thing.
But there's no audio.
Nah, there wasn't gonna be any audio anywhere. But I mean, as we're talking about,
you actually could do audio for that because there's no music playing in there.
No, but I'm saying though, there wasn't going to be any audio anyway because it doesn't pull the audio from my phone.
But yeah, anyway, Marty, I'm basically that song. It's a summer song, but I ain't gonna hold you, dog.
What?
I got so much other heat that like,
dude,
I'm putting no, like with this shit that I'm about to put out though, dog. It's like I feel you. I gotta put that out,
what
but bro.
What you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Like, when I say it's he. That one specific.
I know, Aaron know that. Aaron know.
So you're not putting that out?
Like,
I am gonna put it out, but bro, the fucking joint.
Yeah, is it?
I don't even remember the.
I shouldn't even be talking right now. I don't want to get motherfucking sued.
You're not saying, bro.
We gonna bleep this shit out. No, we bleeping that shit out for real. We bleeping that shit out.
Whatever.
No, we do. No, but
you tripping?
Nah, real shit. No, I'm not tripping. No, because this shit's real out here. The joint that I just played, on the motherfucking
right.
The joint that I just played on the last episode.
So I'm like, why you being so scared, bro? At the end of the game, you played no type of audio.
Yes, I did. It was on the last episode.
Hey, even if you played it, you've already pitched it and like made it your own way. It's not gonna get copyrighted unless you kept it at the same frequency and the same.
Hey, look, man, look. You are saying all that, but we talking the states here. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, but like, hey, if you're not using that, lob that shit to me, bro. Shit.
No, I'm using it, bro. I got the song done.
All right, let me hop on.
I just need to do the second verse. Like, I have to record the second verse.
Cause, bro, I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. I wanna sing on a couple things, but like you'll hear it obviously when I drop in July. But shit, hey Tev, if you need me to hop on something, bro, like I'll make something happen.
Man, like I need to hear you sing. You was playing. I told you, bro. I got a track that needs a singer, bro. But it's like I need to get this shit done like ASAP.
I am not playing. So I put this on my life. I
have a song I need a singer for, but I really need people. I haven't found nobody yet, bro. I might just thug it out and get on this shit myself. But the point to everything I'm saying,
you talking to him right now.
Pull up on Friday.
Bet. Like, throw me in the booth, bro. Shit.
Pull up on Friday and we'll see what's up.
No, see, you lying. Like, tell me.
How am I lying? Where am I lying? I'm gonna be at the studio.
Swear.
I ain't gotta swear. I'm gonna be at the. I paid already.
Wait, is it Bird Money? It's Bird Money, right?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Shouts out to Jason.
For sure.
Facts.
But shit, my shit's in the works. Your shit's in the works. What you up to, Aaron?
What, on Friday?
No, yeah. What you doing that day?
I got anything going on right now. Wait, when is the hold up? Let me not lie.
We can grab some grub and brainstorm some shit, bro.
Let me not lie to you real quick. Let me see the date.
You should pull up too.
I don't technically got anything to do until Saturday. So.
Yo, why can't I hear my breathing so bad in this? I've never heard my breathing in the mic before, and all of a sudden I hear my breathing
in the mic.
But bro, I'm not trying to. I can hear this shit myself. It's
probably because this is where you positioned by the mic.
You gotta hop on the treadmill, bro.
Shut your ass up.
I'll play.
Nah, but
Hey, you got any DJ sets coming up, Aaron?
Nah, but I need to circle back with this woman about.
It's been a minute. Your ass ain't been spending a minute
about this 420
Oh, for
420
20, you got
situation. Nah,
something?
the bar that I had residency at kind of ain't open no more. So I'm
Hey,
like,
I could get you a cool spot. Tough luck. It's
all
called
right, I'll check it out. Where's it? Where's it at?
It's on Deacom in North Portland. It's near MLK. I work right next to that bar. Actually, I work at Potland. It's
I'll
a
rock.
dispensary.
Get him in there.
I'll rock with it.
For sure, they're dope as shit, bro.
I'll
But
definitely rock with it.
that crowd is like a little more like bougie, like white people in a way, cause like it's
That's
like
cool. I'll
North
just play
Portland.
mainstream R&B stuff.
Nah,
Cool,
fuck him up. Play some shit. You gotta break
cause
him in.
Sundays is popping. Today was popping. Tomorrow's gonna be popping. Like it's a cool bar, bro.
Okay, y'all done. I'm definitely down to check it out.
For sure.
Definitely. But yeah, hold on. What was the next? Let me see what the next topic on this list of topics is, real quick. Oh yeah. I mean, we could talk about this, but there's no way to really like play any music for it. But we got this whole this whole topic of discussion. I don't know how familiar you are with this producer Cardo, Marty, but
Cardo got wings.
yeah.
Cardo.
Okay.
Bro,
I don't know how far back you go with him anyway.
bro,
That's the better.
I go back to Wiz Khalifa days.
Okay, so like
Mesmerized,
mesmerized, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just say that.
bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll let you talk intro this topic because like you know you've been talking about this for a
I
minute.
mean, basically, bro, I was just just in my music head and heard Cardo recently and was like, damn. And actually, a customer came in, and whenever he agreed with me, it made me realize, yo, we should talk about it. Cause like, I don't know what happened, but cause he's a producer, and somehow we got on a conversation with Cardo, and I was like, man, I miss old Cowbell Cardo, and he like knew exactly what I was saying. And he was like, yo, exactly, like the Cowbell Cardo was
You wanna
it.
know something, bro? It's just like low key working in the music industry, bro. Sometimes you go mainstream a little bit, you know.
Yeah, but he ain't even mainstream.
No, he
Still,
just changed.
bro,
He just changed up his sound.
Yeah, he changed up his sound, and I ain't even
I
mad at
wouldn't even
it.
say he really changed up his sound. He just like doesn't use the cowbell as much.
Exactly, but that's his signature sound.
But what I'm
That's
saying
a-
is he still
he's
I
from the
wouldn't even
Bay,
say that's
right?
his signature sound for his sound is like I mean it just
The
you
cowbell
hear
is part of his
Cardo
signature
beat and
sound,
you
dog.
know it's a Cardo beat. And
'Cause
the
of the
cowbell
cowbell.
is not necessarily always the giveaway.
That man,
Like he has
Yes.
his beat just has like a very very specific style and sound. Like so it's like
Hey,
you just
a
know.
slept on project of his is with Pierre.
Yeah, we were
We was just
talking
talking
about that
about
earlier too. I forgot about that project,
bro,
but
that
yeah,
project is hard. Like,
we were talking about that.
capital H hard.
What's it
bro.
called again?
Pierre and Cardo's Wild
Adventure. Yeah.
So how do you feel about Cardo, Cowbell Cardo versus 2023 Cardo? Because I mean you clearly heard recent shit too of him.
I mean the authentic him sound like you said, like that cowbell, it's missed for real. Like we do like strive for that shit, but like he has to evolve somehow, some way, right?
Right. That's what I was saying. That
And you
was my
wasn't
whole
mad
entire
at the
point.
shit he did with Pierre because it didn't have no cowbell really in it. So
Which one?
the collab he did.
Oh no. See, I like that because
No, I'm saying you liked it, but I'm saying he didn't have no cowbell in it. So I was like, he clearly did. He clearly did it.
When you listen to some of the beats, though, you can still very clearly tell they're him.
Somewhat. I
kind of because me personally, I feel like that production. I feel like because he did it with Pierre, it's naturally more bubbly and colorful than most of his beats.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course. Shit. Pierre's Pierre, and like when Cardo was working with Pierre, I feel like it was just like Cardo enhancing Pierre's sound in a way, but like not totally just like focusing on Pierre's sound, because when we hear Pierre, we know it's Pierre. You feel me? But shit, I don't, like you said, that cowbell and like just his old sound wasn't existent in there, and I haven't really. Did he have a project with Larry June recently too?
Oh, was you talking about Cruise USA or Cruise USA or something like that?
Yeah. See, that kind of brought back like his like older sound.
Because Larry June is that slower vibe.
Yeah, he's like a slower, not really a weed rapper, but kind of like a weed rapper.
Yeah,
like,
because
to be honest with you, he's like kind of like a
I,
Smoke DZA, like he falls in that vein. The Smoke DZAs, the Dom Kennedys.
Bro, I caught Larry June touring with Post Malone in like 2015 or some shit, and Larry June was fucking like doing some trap shit.
Yeah, his old stuff doesn't really. I mean, it still sounds kind of like he's on some smooth player shit every now and then. But I mean, like, for the most part, his new stuff is like
so
for
like
real
it's
on
cool
some
to
smooth
see
player
Larry
shit.
just fucking evolve like that, but like see, it just comes to say like, bro, you evolve with the shit. So like Cardo, he's doing his thing. I'm not hating on nothing.
Me neither.
But,
You right.
No, I actually like his new stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Because to me, it still sounds like him. It just doesn't have the cowbell in it.
Right.
I just thought that was funny because it's like he did kind of like, to me, he defined a sound with that shit. Like
he did.
It kind of like when I hear Cardo's Cowbell Cardo, it's nostalgia for me. It reminds me of high school.
It reminds me of high school and college.
Yeah, like
me anyway.
That sound was just a certain era. You know what I'm saying? Like you bought it with that Wiz, like that Mesmerized, like that's fucking.
Bro, see, saying that I miss old school Wiz, bro. I really do. Like the new school, like it's just so like just some like you don't listen to again type shit, you know. But that old school shit you bump always. Flight School, that was like on repeat for me.
I will tell you who I am keeping my ear on some other producers though. Sensei TL, I really been fucking with a lot. I don't know if you paid attention. Yeah, he been really going in.
I know him.
And then there's another motherfucker I was just about to mention, and I just went blank, bro.
A producer?
Yes. What were we just talking about?
Cool.
I'm excited to see what Wonder Girl's doing.
Yeah, how you know? How you know?
It's got to be Coop.
How you know?
Every time a Coop beat comes on, I'm like, man, I love this beat. I love this tag.
Hey, no, yeah, he right. It's cool. Because what I was gonna say was, I feel like, and it's just me just potting, but like Pierre, low key to me, is that when it comes to like this producing shit. And the reason why I say it is because I'm going back to Pierre because in my eyes, I didn't discover Nudie until I heard him with Pierre. Like that was my introduction to Nudie. So that sound, when I heard Nudie sound,
correction. You didn't know Nudie till I told you.
About it. The point that what I'm saying is though, is when I heard Nudie though, and I heard his sound, I'm like, yo, who is this dude rapping like this on these crazy, like these beats? I just wouldn't expect somebody like that to rap on something like that.
There was this beat, I think the first beat I ever played for you by him was Hell Shell. And you were like, yo, this beat crazy. I was like, I know. I was like, bro, like, cause we used to listen to music in the car. Like, more context, we used to go to the park over by our crib and like smoke and chill and stuff like that. So like, we would always listen to music on the way to the park and after the park. Sometimes get some food, listen to music, go back to the park, smoke again. But anyway, I was playing this beat in the car after like one of our little smoke sessions in the park. And he was like, this beat is crazy. He was like, it sounds different on different parts of the car. Like you can hear the left and the rights. Like the bass line is laid out literally so it alternates at certain points from the left to the right.
That's the LFO, bro.
I was like, yeah, this beat's hitting, and it's like I noticed it the first time I noticed it. I was listening to it in headphones. I took one of my headphones out, and I was like, "Yo, like, wait a minute, this song sounds completely different in the left headphone than it does in the right headphone."
But the point to all that is what I was saying was, when Pierre worked with him, I feel like I don't know, and I don't know Young Nudie honestly as a person, as an ear. But I feel like to me, I'ma just assume that he naturally got an ear and has an ear for shit. Either that or somebody's in his circle telling him to pick beats. Because if it's not that, bro got an ear for selecting fire beats. Because like him going, if you pay attention, and I can just use him as an example. I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but when Pierre works with an artist, the artist, when the artist moves on, they tend to find another producer that gives them the same vibe that Pierre gives them. The cool thing about it is though, when they find a new producer, it's never a producer that does it in a corny way. It don't be like on some shit where it's like, man, he trying to sound like Pierre. It works because whenever he switched to Coop, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, like. Coop low key gets it. Coop is his own style, but it still has that weird, colorful vibe that you love from Nudie and Pierre. And it's the same thing that I got with Jelly, cause like Jelly did some shit with Pierre, But then I heard a tape where he did some shit with another producer that pretty much kind of like did a similar style to Pierre, but it was their own shit.
But it sounded different.
But
Chavo too.
it all came from Pierre at the end of the day. Pierre carved that lane.
Chavo too.
Who?
Chavo.
Oh yeah.
You know Chavo.
Of course, yeah.
My ex bitch.
So what I'm saying is like those type of producers, man.
Crazy.
They kind of carved a new lane for me, having an ear for new trap producers. So Coop is one of those producers that I have been really fucking with because he kind of took that new place of Pierre. Like you hear more of his, like the past few projects, he's been going hard with Coop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then since ATL, like I said, 10K Duncan, Tony Snow. You put me on Tony Snow. He put me on Tony Snow, bro.
Tony Snow is fucking good.
Yo,
I like Tony Snow.
That's how I kind of really got more acquainted with my fucking since ATL, because I kept hearing that tag, don't play with him, and I was like, that shit hard.
Don't play, yeah.
And then I just started doing my research, so now I follow him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tony Snow is fucking just the underground. I feel like, and 10K Duncan, he's fire.
Yeah, you put me on both of them.
Yeah. Who else is like Levi Carter? In my opinion, like he's.
I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna be real with you though, and this is no disrespect to what I'm about to say, cause I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for some of the shit. There's a certain I know this is just how I am. I'm gonna put these artists in a group because it's just, to me they all sound the same, and there's no disrespect. But I'm not a fan of the sound. I'm not a fan of the Destroy Lonelies and the fucking Ken Carson. Like I don't like and it's not the artist. I don't like the production. I don't like those beats. Like I don't like those style of beats. They're very like video gamey, and I just don't fuck with them. Like that's just not my vibe. So if it's any artist on that vibe,
you said Ken Carson.
Yeah, you fuck with Ken Carson.
I feel like you played me some stuff.
I ain't played no Ken Carson.
Hey, Ken Carson Yale goes fucking hard though.
I know that name though.
What about what's that boy name? That new dude. I heard a lot of people talking about him, but I ain't really got into him. The Fago dude.
Oh, Fago?
Yeah,
I can't really get it. I saw him on Instagram some years back, and I was just like, he looks like sounds like a fake Playboy Cardi.
Time out. His older shit is fire in a way, but his newer stuff is just like very music industry-y. Yeah, I don't really fuck with the new shit, but the old shit, it's fire.
He sound like a fake Playboy Cardi to me.
Yeah, in a way.
Like a fake, like 20.
This is when I start sounding like an old motherfucker because I don't be knowing about these shits.
A fake dialect Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I feel like they're gonna be one. Once you start mocking Playboy Cardi sound, you naturally to me gonna be whack because there's only gonna be one Playboy Cardi.
Time out. Who's that one dude?
I won't say he's whack because I've never listened to his music, but
I'm not saying he's whack.
First impressions, he just sounds like and seems like somebody who's trying to like do the whole Playboy Cardi thing.
Hey, one guy who straight up steals Cardi's flow is Cochise or you know him.
I don't listen to him, but I know who he is.
Who?
Yeah, I feel like he just like straight up took Cardi's flow and shit.
You said cold cheese?
Cochise.
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 Mm-hmm.
Cochise.
Yeah, I've never heard his songs, but I've just seen him. You know, it's like I said, he's part of the new wave, new generation. Yeah. I will say though, man, the only new artist that I shun, and even with his shit, I don't like all his production, but it's growing on me, and that's Yeet. Because his production is still in that same category as all those dudes I mentioned. I
played Yeet like the first week I worked at Natural Remedies, bro.
But yeah, no, you put me on. You put me on.
Hey, he was like, hey, what the fuck is this? I was like, it's not new school shit, bro.
He wasn't rocking with it?
He didn't rock with 2 songs until like it played into the next one. He was like, whoa.
Yeah, he put me on that. He put that one joint. It was the
sound like my experience.
Walk around and let my nuts hang. That was the song that put me on. I was like, all right, this shit go. That beat was hard, and then I had that one song, and then I just now started. Now I finally got like his albums. Like I just like, all right.
You know one Ty Fontaine. You know him?
I got like one song from him I fuck with. I do got one song from him I fuck with.
It's that one.
It's the one you put me on too. Where I think they sample Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Exactly. That shit.
That one is
Have I heard it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I feel like you might like.
You have heard that song. Yeah, I think Aaron, I played it. Like yo, we low key could play that on the motherfucking jam session. That shit low key kind of went though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Aaron, I feel like you would like that one. Ty Fontaine has a couple of songs I actually fuck with.
We gotta
I
check
don't
him
know.
out.
No, yeah, I don't know where he's from.
What we got next on the topic list?
The next on the topic list is another topic that you brought to the table, the Bow Wow situation.
Oh yeah. Basically, bro, it's all on Twitter, but Bow Wow just saying weird shit. I don't like to jump in people's business, so I'm literally gonna go off his Twitter. It's the best thing to do because it's
I
there.
don't know what's going on.
You saw what happened?
No.
Basically, bro said that he was never signed to So Def, and claims that
Which is kind of laughable, to be honest with you.
and claims that Jermaine Dupri was trying to hold his publishing. Now,
That might be true.
I don't know about all that, but I will
He
say
was definitely signed to So Def.
when I looked up the credits, that bitch said So Def in Columbia. Now, So Def was a label created through Jermaine Dupri. I'm pretty sure they had to get, distribution through a major label or something. I don't know. But the point is, I don't know their contracts, but when I read the credits, it definitely said So Def in Columbia. And it's just weird because you can say what you want. Bow Wow, he held it down for us. He was that when he had a lot of shit that he's one of them ones. So we can't take that away from him. But he be doing a lot of goofball shit. And even if there is something going on between him and Jermaine Dupri, sometimes you gotta put some respect on motherfucker's name, bro. Like, you can have a grievance, but why tweet that shit and ruin a legacy? Now, it's one thing.
I wouldn't say legacy, just a relationship more so.
No. I'm gonna say legacy in the eyes of the people, because it's one thing if Jermaine Dupri did some fuck shit for real, and he's just like, yo, like, I'm not rocking with that. But if it's on some just on some temper tantrum type shit, just tripping
on some temper tantrum shit type tripping shit. But I mean, we also don't know. I'm just saying though, because I'm not trying to interrupt you or nothing, but it's just like, I mean, he's come out and said stuff against like Jermaine Dupri in the past, like when he's had like these little like temper tantrum situations pop up. So it couldn't be also be another one of those situations.
But the reason why I was gonna say, I feel like it unfolds the legacy into what we see, because it's like So Def is the Brad Jermaine Dupri. What is eras? There's eras. So I don't want to. There's eras of So Def, but there was a certain era where So Def was Bow Wow and the Brat, and that was a great fucking era. Not to mention they were in songs. They were on songs that were in movies that we grew up to enjoy and love. So there's a lot that's with what they've done with So Def. So when you say that So Def, you would never sign to him, it's weird, because it's like, yo, these motherfuckers held you down. And to what we know, So Def is you So Def. You know what I'm saying?
You are like synonymous with So Def.
But like he even said in the song, but the dough from the so don't come slow. I remember that like it was yesterday. So I'm just saying, make it make sense. Is it entertainment or what? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And maybe he didn't write that. He might have not even wrote that shit. So
you funny, bro.
I'm just being real though.
But nah, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. The only thing I've ever done, didn't he have a So Def chain?
I mean, that's besides the point. He be around Jermaine Dupri. He's so Def, bro.
Yeah, he is so Def.
Dupri is a legend though, bro.
He used to call Jermaine Dupri his like rap dad. Like, he is so Def, whether he want to be so Def or not.
And it's so funny because look, the face he making right now. Every time, I just feel like he's so used to it, bro. I feel like he just used to it at this point.
He's been with this. He's been with him literally since he was like what, 12. He's been with Jermaine Dupri since he's like 12, right?
Something like that.
12 or 11, something like that. Yeah, like Jermaine Dupri done seen it all.
That's funny.
Especially as it relates to him. Like,
damn.
He was probably there when he got his first kiss.
I do love how they are.
Probably was there for his first groupie experience.
I do love how they like are a family though. Like, of course, like I'm going off what we see, but and I'm not even talking about Bow Wow, but with the Brat and like So Def, like these are people that he as a producer, man. This is what you want as a producer, and this is another thing. Who just talking on some producer shit, Marty. Like, this is a man who built a great relationship with artists to a point to where that family they've made millions together, created legendary music. But like to see how like the Brat respects him so much, and they like family, like they really like ride or die. And then whenever Bow Wow be acting up, she get on him like you tripping type shit. Like that's family type shit. But even more though, like he built like a legacy with artists, and as a producer, that's what you want. Like it's hard as a producer to actually build a relationship with an artist for many different reasons. It's hard to get a motherfucker on the same page. It's hard to get a motherfucker to not be in his ego. It's just a lot of fucking variables that come with like building. So me just knowing that from this from that angle, from Jermaine's perspective too, because I can see things from multiple angles. To me, is a big deal. It's like, damn, like I don't just look at it like you could say whatever the fuck you want. Like Bow Wow could say whatever he want, but some of his success would not be here if it wasn't for Jermaine Dupri, regardless.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he needs to like low key like chill out.
He's also synonymous with Jermaine Dupri.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, bro, like your sound alone, like is Jermaine Dupri. So it's like you can't even even if a motherfucker didn't sign you, you gotta watch how you talk. Like we wouldn't even be bopping a half your and I'm not trying to throw slight because he still had to rap the shit. But did he write all his songs?
Nah, not all of it, but he wrote a decent amount of his songs.
So I'm not trying to but I'm just saying like at the end of the day, you brought something to the table because you're an artist, but he brought something to the table too as a producer, and he helped bring you out. That's what a producer's supposed to do. Producer's supposed to amplify the artist. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. She aged pretty well, the brat.
I feel like she did. She just had a baby recently.
Really?
Did you know that? Yeah, like she's pregnant right now.
Oh.
Or I don't know if they had the baby already, but she's about to give birth.
Anyway, not to interrupt. I just have she's on the screen for those listening. So.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Not to get on a tangent, but it's just crazy because it's like, damn, we always see him every now and then say some shit, and it's like, yo, you wildin', dog. Like, So Def held us down, bro, and you fucking now trying to be like, oh, he ain't. That's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example, but it's crazy because most rap empires always fail.
I mean, I wouldn't say So Def failed though. Like
they didn't, but most do. They're probably one of the last ones still hanging.
Yeah, but it's not really. I guess it's not really relevant to the conversation we're having, though. Like, I mean, because they ain't fail.
True.
But yeah, I guess that's the whole Bow Wow situation in a nutshell. Needs a little bit of additional information on homie. But yeah, moving along, we just recently watched John Wick 4.
Spoiler alert if you ain't seen it, bro.
On these John Wick movies.
You might not want to fucking stay in the rest of the conversation then because we about to talk this shit.
I haven't, but hey, go ahead. I'm not even going to watch it until like it fucking comes out later, so.
Alright, bet. Because we about to talk that shit.
Shorty like mine hit us. Go ahead.
Alright, man.
Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna get into. I want to hear your take first.
Well, on the fourth one.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you my take.
I mean, if I'm gonna keep it all the way hot, I like the fourth one. It was long as hell though.
3 hours.
It was 3 hours.
3?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
longest action movie I've ever seen. I ain't gonna hold you.
I might not even watch it, bro. What the fuck?
3 hours. It's good though.
I mean,
it kind of ties everything.
3-hour movie I've seen recently is.
I actually want to go back and watch the first one now. I ain't gonna hold you.
I rewatched all of them recently before I saw the fourth one, so everything is fresh.
Because it makes you remember the fact that the first one he was not. He was back to his regular. He was not on that shit.
Yeah, no,
he had to go back to that life. So it was like he's been fighting to just get back. I honestly kind of forgot.
And
about
think
that.
about all the stuff he had to go through initially to even
He's
just
a
be able
hitman,
to.
right?
Yeah,
he was retired.
He was a retired hitman for the Russian mob. So, long story short, they called him Baba Yaga. But I did some more research and like just as of recently, just after watching all 4 of these movies, and the Baba Yaga is like a witch in like Slavic folklore. But anyway, as it relates to this, Baba Yaga is supposed to be like the boogeyman, right? So if you talk to any people that were in the Russian mob that had worked with him, like any of the higher ranking people that really knew him and used to like implore him and like send him out to do hits, they would describe him as not the boogeyman, but the person you send to kill the boogeyman.
Oh,
yeah. So he's like that.
That's
long
deep.
Story short.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this stuff happened. So even more context, he retires from his whole hitman lifestyle that he's been a part of for his whole life, basically. Because like more context, he was an orphan. So in order to even join the underworld he was a part of, they like essentially pulled orphans, people that didn't have family members.
Yeah.
That didn't know who their family
They're
was.
really taking advantage of.
Basically. But anyway, his wife dies, and his wife gets sick and dies, and in order for him to like kind of like not be lonely and stuff, she gets him a dog before she dies, right?
Haven't you seen this already?
Me?
Yeah.
He's seen this
Okay,
already.
we're giving our listeners some context.
All right, I'm like,
No,
So-
not the fourth, but like his dog is. No, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
so in more context, he's at the gas station chilling.
but hold on, time
Getting
out.
gas for his car.
I like to cut you off.
What?
No, I hate to sound weird, but we shouldn't be doing this because yes, we're spoiling it.
Bro, we talking about the fourth movie. We about to talk about the
I
fourth
know,
movie.
but the viewers may not even seen the other
It
ones.
don't
Are you
matter.
spoiling it
I'm
all?
not spoiling. I'm giving the backstory.
just gave the
I'm giving
first
the
movie away.
backstory for the movie. I haven't told them shit about what happened in the movie past the backstory.
But you're basically telling them the reason what you're telling them.
I'm setting up the whole
All right,
scenario.
spoiler alert, y'all.
I'm not spoiling the movie.
Spoiler
Hey,
alert.
Ern, that was a good description of it. Keep going, bro.
Thank you. I was not spoiling the movie. But anyway, long story short,
Shit.
dude pulls up on bro at the gas station while he's getting gas for his like old school that he bought.
You gonna tell
this
the whole
past
damn
some
movie
time.
from
No,
the
I'm not.
beginning to the
I'm setting up the backstory so people know what we about to talk about, or why the situation occurred for what we about to talk about, or how we even got to where we got to. Anyway, in the first movie, chapter 1, dude at the gas station approaches him about the car, says he wants to buy the car. Bro's like, nah, I'm not selling you my car. He's pretty firm on him not wanting to sell the car because like it's a 1969 Mustang. So it's like, if I sell you this car, I'm not just going to be able to just get another one of these cars. Right? So he's pretty firm on that. And dude just keeps pressing him about the car. And he's like, bro, leave me alone about my car. Like, I'm not selling you my car. Like, so he goes home. Anyway, just chilling at the house. Some hours have passed by. But dude is like related to like some of the people in the Russian mob. But he doesn't know John Wick because John Wick has been so far removed from this lifestyle, right? So he calls his little homies to go basically break into his house and steal his car because he's been like following him and watching him the whole time since he left the gas station. And in the process of trying to steal his car, home dude kills his dog. And that's what starts all of this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, had homie just broke into his house and just tried to like take his car, it wouldn't have been that bad. He would just went back to the people and just been like, yo, give me my car back. But the fact that they killed the dog,
yeah. If a motherfucker
started all of
killed
this.
my dog, bro, I'm fucking.
So no, I'm not spoiling the movie.
You
I'm just
still
giving the
didn't actually
backstory.
tell me what you think about the fourth movie. You know,
That's what I'm about to get. I'm like just saying, based off of everything
You
that
did
I've
all
seen,
that.
based off of everything that I've seen in 1 through 3, I think it makes sense. And a lot of people, I feel like, probably think that after the fourth movie, it's probably just gonna be done. But I kind of think otherwise. I think there's still room for there to be like a 5th and a 6th John Wick.
Okay, time out. Can I ask y'all a question?
And if it's not called John Wick, it's gonna be called something else, and he's just gonna be in the movie.
Do you think it might get played out like the Fast series?
Hell no.
I mean, okay, this is how
No
I feel.
bias shit. No bias shit.
This
I
how I
know you
feel.
like it.
This
No
how I
bias
feel. And I'm looking just pie. Me knowing Keanu Reeves, I feel like he's a very selective, tasteful actor. It's already been said from the I think director or one of the director or writer of the movie. Don't quote me. I think it's director or writer. They already said that Keanu might be back for the next one. So they're already planning another one, but they're saying that he might be, meaning like he's considering. So I say all that to say that he's probably very aware of like, you know, I feel like he's aware of the shit that he does, and he likes taste. And I feel like he's not gonna want to let that run to the ground. I feel like
No.
he's gonna join. I feel like he's only gonna play the role if it makes sense to something that adds on to his legacy and the roles he do, if that makes sense. So I feel like with that being said, I don't think they're gonna run it to the ground because I don't think he'll let it. I feel like this shit's gonna close in a very tasteful way. I do feel like when it comes to action movies, there's only but so much you can do. It's just fighting. Like my dad loves action movies, but he said it himself. He's like, man, I'm not gonna go to the movies for this one. I'm sit this one out because he's like, that's 3 hours. It's a lot going on, and it's 3 hours of fighting like the whole time. And it's like, yeah, it is. It is 3 hours of fighting the whole time. But in the past 15 years, we have not gotten good action movies. The choreograph be very fucking cheesy, and that's actually what makes John Wick a very great action movie because the choreograph, the people who are behind it, like they know what they're doing. Like it's the fighting scenes is on point. Like if you're gonna watch an action movie, this would be the one you want to watch. In my opinion, it's like one of the
He already got 77 kills and we
most
almost like 5 minutes into the video.
It's one of the most it's one of the most recent action films or franchises that I actually fuck with heavy. And I'm already invested in it at this point, going to the movies and seeing them. So now I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta watch it even if I don't necessarily like it. So I might be a little biased, but at the same time, you know, me personally, like I said, I ain't seen no good action movies, and the way they do it, this shit is on point. Like, he be fucking motherfuckers up. The only thing that I gotta say, because I actually cannot talk about how I feel about the fourth one. I like everything about it, except I wish they would be a little more realistic. Because he broke his back like 3 or 4 times. They shot him off a building on the one before this one. He fell off a building. Technically, you're supposed to be dead. He survived it. We spared it. Though. No, bro, he fell off a building on the ground or like on a roof and hit the ground.
On the third one, didn't he hit the dumpster? He fell in the dumpster, right?
No, they shot him.
I thought he fell in the dumpster and then the homeless person picked him, like carted him away.
Either way it goes, he fell off a building. They shot him. And this one, when he was in that little club, they threw him off the thing. He fell on like a little fucking thing and fell on the ground. He broke his back.
Hey.
Then he also jumped out the window the same movie and landed on the car. The point I'm saying is,
he's John Wick.
I get it. I'm with you. Like you one of the ones, but it's like my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How are you?
And this motherfucker going cross country every other scene in like 2 seconds. Like, you can't end up in Paris and then he was in the desert. Realistically, if you was to really make this storyline a realistic life story, it would be over a span of months to a year if you think about it realistically. Because this man was in the desert in the very beginning.
Not necessarily. Think about it. He's a part of a criminal underworld that he has access to any and like damn near everything wherever country he goes to. He can just go to a front desk at a hotel and drop a gold coin off and they'll know exactly what it means.
True. If you're speaking from that world, yes.
Yeah, like bro, he works for like the criminal underworld, bro. They need somebody dead across the world, bro. They send in him.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that. That was the whole point. If you want a motherfucker dead real quick, you gonna get him to across country. Yeah, I'm thinking of it too realistic.
Yeah, like,
you're right.
In the context of the movie, it all makes sense that all this could happen within like maybe a week.
You know what's crazy though? Do you think this shit exists in the world? Because it is. I mean, it's not pretty far-fetched. It is pretty interesting how like the origins of the roots of the assassins in this movie have like an actual historical root to it. Like if you pay attention to the movie, like they have all this shit they be doing with like these rituals and like shit that they, you know what I'm saying, where they had to get the fucking take blood oaths and just all this just crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, but a lot of it came down to like some ancient shit. It all was coming down from like shit that was passed down.
That makes sense.
So it's just interesting where they're getting the story from, because I feel like it's got to be based off some type of like truth, maybe.
Assassin's Creed, bro.
I mean, because assassins are a real thing. Obviously, we watch a lot of movies, but that word or term is a real thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. You know, there's real assassins. What does that look like in the real world? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, because they got to find some way to get that. Like, for example, even though these people, like, I just think of like these, like, for example, tied back to the Russian mob. Like, not say that I know anything about that, but like let's just think about the Russian arms dealers and stuff like that. Like, where are y'all getting these weapons from? Who is okaying y'all to even get the weapons? And then once you have these weapons, how are you distributing them across the world? Like, there's obviously a network of criminals. There's also obviously an underworld of criminals that like are working together. The same way people work together across like countries to do like world trade and stuff like that.
Bro, we could think of it on like a smaller scale, just the weed game, bro. Like
the black market exists.
Yeah, you gotta have the connects to do shit. So, shit, I could send someone a pack to Florida or some shit. You don't know. You just gotta be on the down low.
Basically.
Yeah, we talking about assassinating motherfuckers.
But I mean, it's all relative though.
Yeah.
Because even think about because when they're talking about the El Chapo situation and how like they said he had all these tunnels and stuff.
True.
There's so many tunnels that we don't even know about that we have never even found.
True.
They said they said when they broke him out of prison, they had like mini train tracks on the ground and like dirt bikes riding on these train tracks. Like,
you right.
who's to say that this is far fetched? I know I'm on some like far left stuff right now, but I don't know. It could exist.
But yeah, man. Shouts out to the John Wick series, man. I'm pretty much invested in it. I think that you right after what we talked about. As soon as they fucking said that they was pretty much he was considering maybe coming back, I'm like, well, damn, that means that obviously he's not necessarily dead. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was talking to Ariel after the fourth one, like I said, bro. And here's my take on it. Well, really our take on it. He's either not really dead, and he just faked his death, and they just showed the last two remaining friends he had kind of at his headstone, just to kind of like, I don't know, make the audience think that he might potentially be dead. But for real, they could have really just went there to put the headstone down, just to put the headstone there. Because think about it earlier, bro said, because when what's the guy's name? Winston.
Dead in the fourth one? The fuck?
You said what?
Is he dead in the fourth one?
No, not necessarily. We don't know. They just kind of left you on the cliffhanger. So he could be, he might not be.
I mean, he took 3 bullets.
I'm on the side of the fence that he's taking way more stuff than that in the past. But I'm on the side of the fence where he might not be dead. Because I remember this one scene where they were talking about headstones, and the dude Winston said something about what's on his headstone. And I'm like, hold up, you still alive?
Oh, did he kill somebody with a pencil in that one? Damn, he stuck that pencil in his ear, bruh.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think he's dead. I think either he comes back, like, more context. He had a friend that helped him, a friend from a past life that helped him out tremendously in the fourth one. And because of him helping him out, because of his friend helping John, because of John's friend that helped him out, he also got killed.
Oh, shit.
But he had a daughter. So my take is that the daughter that didn't want the dad to help John in the first place is about to avenge her father's death, which might make her the new character in the fifth one. And she's probably gonna have to rely on this man John to help her get revenge or justice for her father.
And there might be some tension because you'll be like, "Oh, you got my dad killed."
Exactly. It's like, yo, I didn't necessarily take a blood oath. I don't owe you anything. So I didn't take a blood oath or anything like that. But like, yo, he was my friend and he did die because of me. So it's like, I don't know. That's where I think the fifth one might come back into the equation.
Okay.
Those two scenarios.
That would be the most realistic, and it does seem like the most.
I think I gave you two scenarios.
But those are the most realistic angle for that approach. I feel like that's the best way to approach the next one. Because it's like, what other way? And me watching the movie, I was trying to pick up on what they could do next. I was like, all right, because they can't just end it right here.
I think of it this way, like based on her dad having the same type of hotel situation in Japan that Winston had in New York, they by default got to know each other. So if or if not John is dead, Winston would be the link to knowing where he is for her. And then once he gives that up to her, if he gives it up to her, I mean, it's really him and the Bowery King would be the last two people that would be able to kind of tell anybody anything about where he is. You know what I mean?
This is just a random side note. I just talking shit before we change subjects. Why do every movie that depict like hitman assassins, they always wear suits? Like, what's the point of wearing all those fancy, nice clothes just to get bloody?
Usually taking high-profile people out, so it's like in order to like blend in with the crowd, they usually they usually approach them in these scenarios like dinner parties and stuff.
Yeah, they gotta take the King of Slovenia out at his birthday party, bro. You gotta fucking wear a suit.
Right.
$10,000 and up, bro. What the fuck?
You're not getting in there without a suit.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good ass. All right, I really was like, just like, I'm like, yo, is there a method to this madness?
I mean, just think of people. Think of the bounties that they had on their heads as hitmen.
Yeah, like the King of Slovenia could have like fucked the King of fucking.
Like as a hitman, I'm not even about to risk taking the opportunity to kill somebody if I know that I'm not gonna at least get paid a decent amount of money. Because at the end of the day, I'm risking my life to do this.
At least 100 mil, bro.
You want him dead, but you're not willing to kill him.
This is at 198.
Right. Like. He was out there taking people out the whole entire movie.
I do like how also with this movie, I don't know if you pay attention. There's a few cool things they do with with these movies too. They always tend to choose the craziest locations with fighting, like this one scene right here.
Oh, the whole.
But then also just like the last one when they did for like a whole fucking 3 minutes, bro. They had a fight scene where it was the top view of like the view of the building. You remember? That was pretty crazy for like. What's interesting to see it done like that.
Top down view.
Yeah, like you don't see shit like that in an action movie that often. Which kind of brings me to my next thing. This would be a cool ass video game.
Look at how young he looked in this movie, Winston. That's crazy.
So, quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
You guys think it's more CGI than like real action shots or not?
Nah, this is the only thing that CGI is the blood.
Yeah, the blood and death stuff.
That's the cool thing about Keanu Reeves is that he does a lot of his own stunts.
Mm-hmm.
He also does. He knows martial arts, so a lot of the movements are a lot more authentic. I'm pretty sure they do have like maybe like a backup stuntman or something. But huh?
I was like, oh,
my bad. I'm pretty sure they have like a backup stuntman or something. But yeah, no, like the fight scenes are very authentic. Like the only thing that's CGI is like I said, the blood. And of course, I mean, there's other CGI shit too, obviously. But the shit that you really notice the most probably would be like the blood.
For sure.
Or like the gun blast. But yeah, the fight scenes be on point. But yeah, I feel like this would be a dope video game.
John Wick.
Yeah, like I mean, it basically is like Hitman. Let's be real. Hitman is basically that.
But it's not.
But it's not. It's not as much fighting. It's more gun and like meticulous. Take a motherfucker out quietly. But it'd be cool to have a John Wick game because he travels around the world, so you can make it to where the game exists for you moving around in different places.
And it would also just be cool to like honestly them give you a little bit more of his backstory and have you play some of this stuff, play through some of the stuff that he done in his past life.
Nah, I mean that's what you would do. Me personally,
no, I'm saying that, like it would be dope to have some missions like that in the game, so it's not just you 100% playing through the movie that you've already seen.
No. I wouldn't even do it like that.
How would you do it then? I
would just make a game based off the world of John Wick. Still call it John Wick, but be like John Wick the game. But you wouldn't be playing John Wick. You'd play like you agent or you create your character that's based off the same world. You know what I'm saying? And do something like that. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? And then create multiple side stories. So have like a main storyline, but have like side stories that you can choose. Because it's almost like you can choose your own path. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that would be a cool, like a sandbox type situation where like you can choose to like pick your missions that you want, but you also have like a regular storyline that you can follow too. I think that would be dope.
So like GTA?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just thinking
like GTA, you know what I'm saying? But like you're a secret agent. I mean, not secret agent. You're a assassin for like this motherfucker.
Like a free roam in a way.
Yeah, free roam. But you know what I'm saying? You pick your missions and shit like that. You know, I think that should be dope, man.
Like there are different like criminal underworlds you can do missions for.
Yeah, or something, or like you know, something.
Cool.
This would be a dope video game. Though I'm surprised they really haven't like thought about it. I feel like it's a whole nother job, obviously, but it could work.
This was cool. The scene where he's fighting with the horse.
Yeah, that's also another cool thing about this movie too. They got creative with ways to kill people, which kind of reminds me of Hitman, because like there's a lot of cool little things he did when he was trying to fuck him up. Like, yeah, that horse fucked him up quick. Like
he got too by the horse.
I'm about to watch it just because he has to talk about it.
I'm surprised you haven't seen. Have you seen 1 through 3?
I caught 1, but not 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, you got to see 2 and 3.
But 3 hours, bro. The last movie I sat that long for was Avatar.
I mean, but if you've seen 1 through 3 at this point, it's like
yeah, the investment is there. You want to find out.
That motherfucker was long,
especially based on the way the third one ended. They just left you on a super cliffhanger. Like, yeah, like what just happened to this dude?
For sure. Yeah, I didn't get the third one.
Like, so it's like. I mean, I feel like they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger. Not really leave you on a cliffhanger, because I feel like the first one didn't leave you with a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like, okay, either these people are going to retaliate and try and get revenge on him, or they're not.
Right.
But really, I don't, because in the first one, I don't think he didn't get his car back, did he? In the first one? He didn't get his car back until the second one, I don't think.
I can't remember. No, he didn't get his car back until the second one.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So it's like
or something like that.
The
I
first
can't
one, he
remember.
didn't do anything but get revenge on the dude that killed his dog. He still had more.
Damn, I forgot Halle Berry was in this one. Oh shit.
Really? Oh, I just recently saw it, so.
That's Halle Berry.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot she was in that one. Which one was that one?
The third one.
But damn, bro, it's crazy how time flies. Cause when was the first John Wick come out? Dude, time flies.
Let me see.
Bro, Halle Berry and Catwoman, bro. Oh my god.
That shit was weak.
It was weak, but like, did you see how she looked?
She fell off.
Bro, you hating now, bro. The fuck?
The first one came out in 2014.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, this franchise has been out for 10 years basically at this point. So
That's fucking crazy. Ain't no way this shit been out that long, dog. That's
long
fucking
time.
wild. Time flies, bro.
I mean, you saw how young Winston looked in the first one.
2014. It really don't seem like it's been that long, do it?
Or how young Winston looked in the second one, I think.
Rest in peace to the concierge.
Facts.
I don't want to. I fucked up on his name, but it's fucked up that he legit died.
And that's the way he died too. It was just like, dang, like really.
You know what I'm saying? He died in real life.
No, I'm saying the way he died in the movie.
Oh,
Also, was just like, yo, like, what's gonna do my guy like
this
that?
man really do be all around the world fighting motherfuckers though. But yo, we've spent a lot of time on John Wick. Let's get to the next topic for real. I feel like we can.
The next topic is oh yeah, I guess it's still tied to movies, but we were watching a bunch of classic movies yesterday. I don't know if you even know about these movies. These might be a little slightly before your time, Marty. But do you know Dazed and Confused?
Sounds familiar, but probably not.
What about Anaconda?
Anaconda? Yeah, I've probably.
You gotta say it like this. Anaconda.
What you know about Anaconda, bro?
So you're not saying it right, Tevin?
Blockbuster days, bro.
You're not saying it right, Tevin. Say it again.
Say Anaconda backwards.
Anaconda. That's the only way I know how to say it. That's the only way I know how to say it. Anaconda.
But yeah, big ass snake.
Yeah, and it's funny because last time we talked about this movie Anaconda, I was telling Tevin how bad the CGI was. He was like, "Nah, bro, it was pretty good."
I didn't say it was pretty good,
bro. You said it was straight.
See, the reason why it was good.
I didn't say it was pretty good,
bro. We weren't fucking accustomed to all the CGI, so it'd be like,
it looked straight. It looked straight.
Like looking back at it, it's like, damn.
But I had watched it. I had watched it not too long ago, and I was like, "Yo, like this movie is terrible with the CGI." Yeah. But I mean, we watched the movie. Took us back to like, I'd say for us, when we came out, like what did it say, 97 up on the screen?
97. That was when I was born, bro.
See, yeah,
Shit.
We were in like kindergarten, first grade when this movie came out.
What's crazy, man, the movies we grew up watching, because, like, what age was I when I really watched it? Because I've seen this movie a shitload, but I don't remember the age I watched it and I knew what I was watching, like, interpreted it as, like, oh, well, I don't remember what age I was. But I was definitely a kid.
Yeah, we were definitely early elementary school when this movie came out.
Yeah, I was definitely elementary.
But it was, like, one of those movies where I used to like snakes when I was a little kid, watching, like, nature documentaries and stuff. So, like, this movie came out, my parents took me to go see it. And
in the theater?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, not in the theater. I don't know if it was in the theater, but they definitely had it at the crib when it came out.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, my parents...
I can't remember if it was a PG-13 movie.
No, that movie's rated R.
It is?
But it's weird because, like... I'm pretty sure that movie's rated R.
They get eaten by snakes.
I can look it up real quick. Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of, like, blood and, like, stuff in this movie.
It might have been PG-13.
I think someone got their head chopped off, right?
But what I was going to say was... It's weird with my parents. They would let me watch rated R movies, but I couldn't watch certain things. Like,
yeah, it's PG-13.
So I didn't know that. So when
I did see this in theaters.
When it came to like horror movies, for some odd reason, my parents would let me watch it. When it came to an action movie, for some odd reason, my parents would let me watch it. But if it was something where it was a lot of cursing in it, they wouldn't let me sit around and watch it. It's the weirdest shit ever. I'd have to go to my room if they cuss. But motherfucker getting killed, I guess it ain't that bad. So I came up watching a lot of crazy shit.
They sent you to the room just because they say shit?
No, I mean, no, it was like, if it was like some shit where it was like really, they dropping F-bombs crazy and shit.
For sure.
Or if they start showing
like
titties or something, then I gotta leave. But like, if a motherfucker getting killed though, it was never an issue.
My parents were usually just on some, Don't tell people we let you watch this.
Or just close your eyes.
Don't repeat anything you hear or see in this movie outside
my
of the
parents
house.
was on that.
And if we find out you've been repeating it or doing anything from this movie outside the house, you will never see. You will never see. That's the one. That's your ass. And two, you will never see any stuff like this again until you are 100% of age.
Yeah.
So that was enough for me to just be quiet because my parents let me watch stuff that most kids we're not able to watch. So,
man, there's nothing better than watching a movie that you're not supposed to watch and you're allowed to watch it. It's like, oh shit, I'm watching this. Like we all been in those situations as a kid where you watching something with your parents and it's like, oh shit, like y'all let me.
Because every time I would ask my friends like if they'd seen like Friday or something like that, and they'd be like, what? Like what's that? And I'm like, oh, I'm like, never mind. I'm like, let me just be quiet. You clearly don't know what it is.
Cause like I grew up on The Matrix, and I know The Matrix is a very like.
Cause that's rated R, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna get at. Is like, The Matrix is not necessarily it's not really a bad movie, honestly. They don't even really cuss in that movie, but it is rated R, and some would say, as a child doesn't need to watch a movie like that. But I grew up I watched that shit that's the type of shit I grew up on.
Look at this terrible CGI.
Like, I mean, shit.
That's how quick that snake ate him. A snake does not eat anything that quick.
Them motherfuckers do be taking shit. Hold up, pause.
Yeah, but it don't take them 30 seconds to swallow a person whole.
Pause.
I mean,
like, if an anaconda was really gonna eat a person, it would take them hours to do that.
Yeah.
This movie was actually kind of fun watching last night. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like it's crazy because it's like
it was just nostalgic.
It ain't. It's like it's not corny, but it's like I don't want to say it's corny because I actually still enjoy it. But it's like damn, like some of this shit's like really
low key. We got some good movies in '97. We had this. We had the second Jurassic Park. I want to say Godzilla was '97 as well.
I had that on VHS. Or
was that '99?
I don't remember, but it might have been '99. I don't remember though. Don't quote me.
But yeah, we had some pretty decent movies out around this time. I would say George in the Jungle, but that was '96. Yeah, like it was a decent amount of movies that came out in '97 that we rock with. Dang, nostalgic. This is so nostalgic.
For sure. Hey, '97, like just randomly, like I'm on here too since I'm born in '97. That's pretty cool.
What we got next on the list?
That's pretty much it.
What time is it?
11:55.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you got anything else you want to talk to us about, Marty, we about to hop off this line and jump into the jam session.
Shit, I'm straight. Next time I'll bring y'all a backwood or some shit.
You know I don't smoke backwoods.
I'll bring you an extra joint. Shit.
All right.
Roll it up, but preach. Hey, tell me, what hat is that?
What?
What hat are you wearing?
Yeah, shit. It's that Ern's World, man, exclusive. You know, we got to get one for everybody. I'm glad you brought it up, man, because somebody's supposed to be making merch soon.
I mean, I got a homie that has an embroidery machine.
Yeah, we got to get right.
He got to get the machine. He got to get some maintenance done on the machine, but he said he should have his machine up and running back.
Designed by yours truly. You know what I'm saying?
The old one. That's a summer hat, bro.
Yeah, bro, we gonna get right, man. Yeah, dog.
Get my fits right for the summer.
We gotta get. A lot of people been asking for this hat, so yeah, Ern got some shit. She got some work to do.
For sure. In the works.
Yeah, man. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man, pulling up. We're not pulling up, but hopping on the phone,
virtually pulling up.
Yeah, virtually pulling up. We gonna have you pull up for real soon, though.
Appreciate it for having me, bro.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. Next time I pull up, shit, I'll probably play y'all something. Play y'all a couple something I've been working on, but I might work on shit tonight, like right now.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Don't let us hold you up.
Facts.
No.
Don't let us hold you up.
Shit, I be staying up till like 4 a.m. making shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It is how it's supposed to be, bro. Real fella hours.
Already know. Rockstar hours. Are we gonna say it too?
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna, like I said, hop off this phone real quick and jump to this jam sesh.
We
appreciate you tapping in with us, man. Next time we'll have you sitting here on the couch.
You too, bro. Hold it down, man.
Hey, Tevin, hit me up on Friday, bro. I'm gonna pull up.
I got you. I'll keep you posted and send you the info and shit.
All right, for sure. All right, y'all have a good night, bros.
All right, bro. You too.
Peace.
Holla back.
All right, yeah, but to, I guess hop into this jam session. We got some tracks we're gonna play for y'all. Got a decent amount of them. Got some that our homie Marty shared with us to share with y'all. So yeah, we're about to get hit over the head with some bangers real quick. First track is called "Pray to Me," and it's by Levi Cardo. It's one of the artists that Marty was just talking about not too long ago. So here we go.
Today, I ain't gonna lie today. I ain't feeling the world right now. I don't think you can do it.
And we still got these clips from this movie Anaconda running in the background.
Woke up, I was right for everybody. It ain't what it seems. I'm a dirty bop. Put that 30 in my jeans. Woke up, I just grabbed the Glock, but I'm
This must be from like the second one.
Niggas think they catching me lacking. I like what you mean.
Yeah, they had like it was like a Anaconda mixed with the Cobra thing. Remember that? It's like a giant cobra, basically. Sleep on me, hey, wake 'em up. Hey, gotta get breached, my paper up. I count too much, got paper cuts. This shit too major, nigga got try out for the major league. And luxury take premium, but we gon' ride it round on E. I used to grind it by myself. Somebody in the lab made like a Cobra mixed with an Anaconda.
That's my feelings.
Thing moving.
Like you know what's up, so try me, then you know you bad. You ever told yourself you could be more than you drink?
Real slime ball.
Real slime ball.
They're shooting at it with a pistol. What is that supposed to do to make it mad?
I just grabbed the Glock, but I'm prepared for anything. Niggas think they catching me lacking. I like what
Oh yeah, this is the one with the poison. Yeah, see, look. Look.
You can't believe what you see. And I put diamonds in my cross and told my bitch come pray to me. On your knees. Baby, please. Need a smile and you say please.
He looking like Lawrence, not Lawrence Fishburne, but what's the name? But Morris Chestnut. Don't he?
Yeah, he took his. Yeah. So he got snatched up.
Yeah. The next track, I guess this is where the playlist kind of gets a little upbeat. Again, Whispers by Brew. It's a group based out of Cali. It's a little throwback. It's from like 2015.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me. Nigga, you ain't did shit for me. Been in the game for years, talking that shit to my peers, still ain't got nothing, get the fuck away from me. Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me. You ain't did shit for me. Running your mouth to my partners, thinking it ain't gon' be problems. I fuck around and let a bust a nigga know.
Watch a bust a nigga slip while I bust a nigga lip. Cause a sucker run his mouth around me. I just really wanna kick it and sip.
That's
And
the
stick my
blood
dick in the
orchid.
bitch. Throw some goldies on my old school G.
Then watch me slide around the city, I'm fucking up for a week. Till she wanna exit Diddy. Hopped all on my partner, good thing I didn't drop a penny. She probably missed my track, I give no fucks up in a one quad. Yeah, bitches follow me.
But we don't really give a fuck. Twist up, put a Chris up. Split stuck, can't trip off a big butt. It's tons, it's funds, gotta get some. Pitch one, it's done.
Still I
You
be
already know
worried
she
about
about to
my
get got.
oldies and my lows. Dodging police with my partners and my foes. Whether blood or related by streets, I'm never debating. Your loyalty always grateful indeed. I'm never whatever you need. I put that on me. Whispers, no, more. Cause they been trying to put us down on the come up, just young as to give it down and we ain't ask them for they actions won't ask them for. Now that we stacking the opposite of subtracting, heavily making they pop up in the dance. You take my life, one step before. Knowing the money I'm good, gotta get back to the hood. Ain't never felt like when I lost my watch. I'm just you when I lost my gold. No need to talk, take a walk, take a hike, fly kite.
I don't think he had the ammo.
Nah, You ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
for
he
me.
did.
No, I don't
You
know.
ain't did shit for me. Been in the game for years, talking that shit to my peers, still ain't got nothing. Get the fuck away from me. Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me. You ain't did shit for me. Running your mouth to my partners, thinking that ain't gonna be problems.
Yeah, so I don't understand the whole blow up situation though.
Like a solid nigga knows. Thug life since a nigga
The snake only had gas in his mouth.
Yeah, you know you gotta add on.
Do that shit right now. Don't press me when I'm in a press box. When I still feel stressed, cause my homie got God. I know your cousin got God. I know your brother got God. And they ain't deserve to be shot. You telling me if I'm yelling peace, peace to my people, I'ma sound like an activist. So do I really gotta talk about nothing? You know,
But you know what's crazy?
It's
It's like, what if there really is a snake that big in the Amazon?
To everybody with the put down.
You would know by now.
Nah. You know how big the Amazon is, bro? True. It was like, there's so many parts of that rainforest that are unexplored. Same thing with like the Congo. Like there's so much stuff out there that we've probably never even heard of or seen before.
Knowing the money all good, gotta get back to the hood. Ain't never felt like when I lost my watch. Just you when I lost my gold. No need to talk, take a walk, take a hike, fly a kite. Motherfucker, you ain't doing nothing for me. Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me. You ain't did shit for me. Been in the game for years, talking that shit to my peers, still ain't got nothing. Get the fuck away from me. Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me. You ain't did shit for me. Running your mouth to my partners, thinking that ain't gon' be problems. I fuck around and let a bust a nigga know.
This song is Whispers and it's by Brew. The next track is by Sauce Walka and it's called Ugly Struggle.
Oi, spin the beautiful outcome of the ugly struggle. How can you grow up with nothing but dreams of it all? Playing hoops at the park without no basketball. Mama was never home without no crack involved. Police harassing my brothers, they trying to grab your balls. Hands all in the drawers, looking for a Glock with some dope. I'm from a hood full of demons, sell a rock to the Pope. He trying to clean off the evil, can't find him some soap. Granny crying in the kitchen, they done sent her a note. Kicked her out cause she broke, a new eviction, she praying for blessings, wishing. She call out to the pastor who tied plate, she been tipping. He ain't give Granny nothing, but he riding in the Bentley. How we do our kind simply. Reason why my mind twisted. Be specific. Is it hate or love when you make it out the city? Pressure make diamonds, now niggas smile pretty. Eating shrimps for dinner, I couldn't even buy chili. Jason waterfall wrist, I got a left eye with me.
For this rap shit, ready to risk it all, slide with me. Make sure we ball, won't forget about my dogs was down with me. My niggas
who's this on this? Is this NBA?
Nah, I don't know who this is.
I'ma squeeze it all till it's empty. Thinking about all the letters on the door, we can't pay the bill. Thinking about how I used to doubt myself, and I really scared. And I'm still posted in the hood, got my wrist on chill. Big body can't help but grip the curve to eat some big old wheels. Hey, I know a late grinder gon' take me places I ain't never been. They don't do no twin swaying the doors, I buy a minivan. Yeah, bro, at my mama house, stand at the ceiling fan. I put in work, you want the first, gon' cost you couple bands. Way too late on curving all the hoes, won't give me a chance. Now my name getting bigger. We came a long way from broke days, now mama, I made figures.
Had to do Owen Wilson's character dirty.
He wanted to make that M.
Alright, that was Sauce Walka and it was called Ugly Struggle. This next song is by an artist that Marty sent. It's by an artist named Highway, and the name of the song is called Cheesecake.
Need to get high and talk to you. There's too many ways to say what we say. The nigga you with is a cheesecake. You soft as a pie, cheesecake. You know what it is, ain't finna say. Talking my little boys just ain't me. Focus on what's really on the plate. Pulling up to your spot.
It's like a bootleg Don Toliver low key.
I don't think so.
And it's never nothing for me to show you what you really want. I been on FaceTime trying to get FaceTime. I ain't never ever had a bitch try to fake me out. She switching the swagger, now she wanna take me out. I beat that mouth like I took her braces out. I get too high, I'll run to you on space and I counting the money, I spread it and space it out. Keep the Glock tucked, my chain is out. Take me nine, got that name is that. A nigga ain't worried about now. Try and stop some. Hoping it up, tryna pop some. Motherfuckers beg me to drop some. Leak my shit, I'm finna drop one of you. Chain on me all the time, I lock some. Staring at me like she want some. You bring tea, don't know nothing. Get no money, tryna hold some. Fast cash on me, it ain't folding. Count fast for me, oh. Break a bitch before you break the code. Action break a brick before you break the code. Doing everything I'm supposed to. While young nigga was yours. Need to get high and talk to you. There's too many ways to say what we say. Nigga, you with is a cheesecake.
Real good shit.
Cheesecake.
This fish thing?
Yeah, watch it.
My little boys just hate me. Focus on what's really on the plate. Pulling up to your spot to see what's going on. It's never not
Probably good.
for me to show you.
I've seen this dude cook stuff before. He does everything like outside. This was cheesecake and it was
How's a fish that big in the water like that?
How was a fish that big in some water like
but
that?
that fish was big as fuck to be in some water like that.
I don't know. This next song is a classic. For those of y'all who are fans of Dom Kennedy and OPM, this song comes out of that camp. It is by Dom Kennedy. It's from like 2010, 2011, and it's called Grinding.
Yeah, I didn't know you picked this track. Classic.
You said you want some Cardo cowbell stuff, right?
True.
Answer the phone when the real nigga call.
I ain't know Cardo produces. I ain't gonna hold you. This beat I didn't know Cardo produced.
Early in the morning, check the rollie with the diamonds. Yeah. Grind it. Grind it.
Like it makes sense. Oh yeah, nah, I do know that. Yeah, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Damn, I
do know that Cardo produces shit. And not even from the cowbell, like just that
other people money.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's another one of those like Cardo sounds that you just know it's like. Yeah. Even if the cowbell's not there, you know it's him.
That's my little youngin'. Bumping. On my way to function. Pull up in the front, damn, this shit look like it's jumping. Jumping, this my introduction. Mom calls me down, girl, I smash it like
Got you like a fish.
Drunk it, girl, you really frontin'. If it's not with you, bet I be leaving here with something. Quoted, she try and get promoted. Took me to the bathroom and you ain't even noticed. Yeah, I guess we call that groupie love. I made it get in that jacuzzi tub. Grind it, nigga out here shining. Early in the morning, check the rollie with the diamonds. Grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it. Nigga in here shining. Early in the morning, check the rollie with the diamonds. Grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it. You so far behind it. I be going shopping for that shit you don't be buying. Flying, everybody trying. Wanna be the king, but I'm a little lion. Eating, I ain't talking vegan. We at Benihana like twice on every weekend.
I like how he do that.
Keep it, that's our little secret. If you don't tell
know how he advertises his own product and shows you how to do it while he's
ready. Come give me my heady. You don't need school, girl, you know so much already. Deadly, I'm like that nigga Freddy. One phone call, turn these
those of y'all
niggas
wondering, it's not on the screen at all by any means necessary.
You have been demoted. Your album came out.
We are watching this guy cook a fish, like outdoor in Azerbaijan. So somewhere in the Middle East.
Gucci shirt, Versace shit. Grind it, nigga out here shining. Early in the morning, check the rollie with the diamonds. Grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it. Nigga in here shining. Early in the morning, check the rollie with the diamonds. Grind it, grind it.
I know that's about to hit.
Grind it, grind it.
It's one of my favorite Dom Kennedy songs of all time.
Cardo.
Feel that.
Yeah.
He said, see, you just said Cardo in the track. Cardo.
Bro, and I've heard the song so many times, but I think what it is this particular track, Cardo didn't stand out to me, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's just like this track was fire in its own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never thought about Cardo. I just like the track. But when I actually thought about it, it's like, damn, no, Cardo did make this shit. I really didn't realize it until you said it. It's like I knew it, but didn't really realize it. It's like I almost had an epiphany. Like, yeah, you're right. He did produce this shit. And I kind of appreciate it even more now.
Yes, he did. Certified Bob. Next song, actually, next 2 tracks by the homie out of LA. Not my homie, because I ain't never met bro before. I talked to him on the phone, but Div's homie.
Black Mike.
Black Mike. And the next song is called Bust It Down.
Shout out to Black Mike.
Bust it down.
Bust it down all out the pound.
I like how she bust it down, she know my style. Bust it down, beat it around, you know how I get down. Bust it down all out the pound. I like how she bust it down, she know my style. Bust it down, beat it around, you know how I get down. Bust it down. Black pulled up in your town. Hopped out and I'm smoking on that loud. Trump being hard and all waking up your house.
Waking up your house.
Hey, and I'm smoking tough. Good dope, yeah, it got me fucking stuck. Got a thick bitch with a big butt. She throw it back,
good
she
little
make
camera
it
snap.
she know what's up. Hey, and I'm hard body. Put me on the court, I'm ballin' like Scotty. Got a foreign bitch and her name Miley. She bring it dough and the smoke, yeah, I'm almighty. Feeling like
hang it on that thing.
No, nigga, try me. Black, where you at? I'm shaded up, most likely. I don't wanna see the girl yet, just Skype me. Only thing is the money that excite me.
Bust it down.
Bust it down all out the pound. I like how she bust it down, she know my style. Bust it down, beat it around, you know how I get down.
Bust it down.
Bust it down all out the pound. I like how she bust it down, she know my style. Bust it down, beat it around, you know how I get down.
Bust it down. Bust it down. Bust it down.
Bust it down. Bust it down. Bust it down. Bust it down. Bust it down, beat it around, you know how I get down.
He on some different shit. He's smoking it.
Right.
Oh, he not playing.
Oh, he cracked this little thing though. Putting that on there.
What do you mean he cracked it?
Some of the concrete cracked when he put that top on there.
Oh.
Alright, this next song is also by Black Mike. And it's called I Don't Know.
This is joint. Hey, turn it up.
I mean, my song's about this.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's already kind of low. That's why I should turn it up.
Yeah. I mean, I turned it all the way up.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Why these niggas tryna beat me? I know you see me on the TV. How you can't do it? It's quite easy, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Black. I woke up very blown last night. Didn't know what I was on.
Very blown.
Running to the door, cool and tucked up with your hoe, smoking dope, man. You know how it go. I don't know.
He about to make
but
some
I
tea.
got the pack, giving gold.
Floral tea?
Mike, you know I stay.
My man is not playing.
He not.
I like this guy.
Right.
That's for sure, bitches. I mean, talking about like you getting
Ain't said a word.
I know a nigga eating good, best better know, but keep it low. Cause these niggas plotting, trying to be my clone, can't be my bro.
Nah, bro, what the hell?
That's so cool.
It's just funny how that goat ran up as soon as he picked up the.
Right.
As soon as he picked that up, the goat ran up.
Goat knew.
They talking like black when goes. No, a nigga set it up, only worry about bank rolls.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why these niggas tryna beat me? I know you see me on the TV. How you can't do it? It's quite easy, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't even realize he in the background saying dum-dum.
Yeah, this track right here is by Key.
Chuck a sip of that water.
And it's called Blurry.
Don't taste like nothing.
Whoa, kidding.
Fire.
Can't think straight, but everything straight. I'm feeling like 8. Take the track, beat it up. Star Trek, beat me up. Burberry stripes. Molly water on the ice. Top rope jump. Ayy, next level. Think so, bitch. Have a toss with the devil, but a nigga too godly. Chop.
holler. Man, it's stuck in my head, bitch. All I see is red. Man, I need bread.
Bro, he had that shit locked up to play.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
He's not playing.
Really not.
I'm gonna seal this thing up.
When your vision blurry, can you still cook? Everybody take notes, here he go again. Dog a bitch out like a Doberman. Different colors on them, it be hard to look. When your vision blurry, can you still cook?
Yes, I can, ho. Hold my hand, ho.
And how the man, ho.
Too hot to handle.
Top rope jump,
Yeah, you know about to hit.
Disrespectful niggas. Ash on. Hey, TSA paperwork. Too much cash on. Demons on my tail. I do the dash on them. Tried to go to church, but I'm too fly. Tried to go to work. I was too hot. Everybody take notes, here he go again. Dog a bitch out like a Doberman. Different colors on them, it be hard to look. When your vision blurry, can you still cook? Everybody take notes, here he go again. Dog a bitch out like a Doberman. Different colors on them, it be hard to look. When your vision blurry, can you still cook?
I wanna try it.
I'm not I don't like fishy shit, so I wonder how fishy this one tastes. I feel like it's one of the ones that's gonna taste fishy. That shit look good though, I ain't gonna hold you.
Definitely does.
Slow smoked.
All right, this next track is by Justin J and Claude VonStroke, and it's called Poison.
Check. 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 Check.
Oh, no, that fish.
Check.
It's hitting.
Check. 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 Check.
And it's crazy, he just pulled the whole bone out. Like the whole spine out.
Check. Check. Check.
Man, hella meaty, bro.
Right.
Check. Check. Check.
You gonna feed a few people off of that fish.
Check.
That's a lot.
Check.
Right.
Check. Check.
But depending on what you're making, I mean, or, you know.
Check. 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 Check.
That cat has been eating good all day.
That skin look good.
Oh my god, I know that fish is good. He's about to have his little kids run over, eat on the fish and stuff. Really, he cooks that much because I feel like he has like 5 people he gotta feed. I don't think he ever really cooks for himself. Yeah, like.
Smashing that shit.
Right. The little Azerbaijani kids. Shout out to all them. Yeah, I kind of capped a little bit. That was more than 5 people.
Yeah, definitely is.
He had like eight kids over there. All of them snacking the food too. I know that's nasty. right, y'all. Per usual. We appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. If there's any music you want to listen to or check out that we've been playing and sharing for y'all, just hit the description hit the link in the description. It'll take you to the Ern1 World playlist on either Spotify or Apple Music. And like I said at the beginning of this episode, we are soon going to be on the DSP, so there's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud. So feel free to check in with us over there if you're not able to check in on YouTube, because we know some people prefer to listen to podcasts versus watch them. So trying to have something for everybody. But yeah, like I said, we'll check y'all later.
Holla back, peoples.